A great big good morning to each and every one of you. I'm joined by the gorgeous Gemma this morning, who's from my hood. We're from the same hood, Babs, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We're from the west side together. So it might get a little bit more Gloucestershire in the building. I'm sorry about that. Now, we have got the most amazing show lined up for you. We've got a couple of premieres to give to you today. This morning, we have for the first ever time on Jewellery Maker, Madagascan rose quartz. I'm going to show you how absolutely exquisite those strands are in just a bit. Now, we're going to kick off this morning's show with another brand new strand. These are so romantic, they're so beautiful, and I will give you the rose quartz version a little bit later, so they all just work together really, really perfectly. Come and have a look at what I've got for you this morning. As your early bird, white quartz, hand carved. Now, we've actually seen pendants like this, and for about 4 of them you were paying a certain price tag, weren't you? You've got a whole strand. They're single drilled and they're hand carved. They're absolutely stunning, aren't they? And think about putting these in hair combs, think about putting these in tiaras, think about bridal, think about making some really new romantic pieces. I love it just stranded like that. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's really pretty.
It's so pretty. And it's really nice to have that carving, isn't it? It's on both sides as well. So if you stand them up, if you're doing hair combs or anything, you do a lot with wire work with these, can't you?
Yeah, yeah. They'd be lovely on a comb or tiara, actually.
Perfect for that, I think, because they look so romantic as well, don't they? This is your early bird. Get yourself on the phone lines this morning for a gorgeous strand of hand-carved, double-sided hand-carved, snow white, rose white quartz. Aren't those beautiful? And we have got other colours available for you today. This one is going at an early bird price tag. It's a brand new strand. It is a limited edition. So if you love it and you want it in your collection, think about now how one of these could be a beautiful pendant, one on each earring, and you've still got so much left. Maybe bridesmaids would be wearing these. One in a ring would be stunning as well. I love these. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I can definitely see you making, I just think, some new romantic pieces. And if you're thinking to yourself, right, I've got a range and I want to, my inspiration is romance, then these are definitely the gemstones you need to have. Don't forget, we've got the Madagascan rose quartz coming up for you a little bit later. And these would just look stunningly beautiful with them. Put them on their own, put them with a really delicate, soft, small bead in between, put them in earrings, drop earrings, put them in a ring, put them in a hair comb, a tiara, do your wire work with these. There is so much that you can do with this gorgeous strand. If you're shopping with us online this morning, it's allthews.jewellerymaker.com. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee on absolutely everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. If you love this strand, this is going to be a one-time only strand at a one-time only price tag for your early bird this morning. Next time you see it, we're never going to promise it at this price tag. 270 carats, and remember, these are hand-carved. This is your Saturday morning early bird at $8.95. Think about the fact that for 4 pendants you pay a lot more than that. You have got a whole strand of hand-carved white quartz. We've seen those gorgeous double-drilled 4 pendants that we had of quartz, and they were more for £4. For 4 of them, they were more than $8.95, and you were getting a great price tag, but this is a ridiculous price tag. £8.95. Don't forget, you've got that 30-day money-back guarantee, and these are just so, so romantic. It looks like these are going to sell out. There are loads and loads of you on the phone lines. We have got a limited edition strand in this one. It's just beautiful, isn't it? And if you love this one, we've also got a rose quartz coming up for you in today's show that just looks stunning together. Really romantic, absolutely beautiful. Hold those phone lines, do not go anywhere. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Now, it's time to challenge our Gemma. We have got the native collection to bring to you now. Have a little look at this. We have got for you the gorgeous Nankerwood. Now, I love these because they're dead smooth. Have a look. Really, really smooth. And I love the colour of them. Now they lie beautifully flat against the skin. So you've got a really nice luster that comes from those. See how they sit really nicely against the skin? Now these look great in belts. They look fabulous with macrame. And I think you can create some autumnal or some summer pieces with this. Because you've got the wood, it can be feminine or masculine, can't it? I think you can push your designs to a different kind of dimension with something like this, can't you? I love all of that wood. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. You've also got in this kit a strand of gorgeous tiger's eye. Now that tiger's eye is just amazing. You can see why it's called tiger's eye, can't you? Look at that chatoyancy, look at all of that colour. Isn't that fantastic? Can you see the way it just travels around the room? I love it, like tiger's eye. And then you've got your wood jasper. I love all of these colours together. Now actually, we could go down the summer route with these. We could absolutely go down the autumnal route. I do think you've got some quite seasonless gemstones here. Now we're also going to give Gemma some cord. Now we've been seeing a lot of macrame and things like that lately. So maybe it's time to see what else you can do with some cord. Have a look. We were talking to Gemma about this kit earlier and, you know, I think, you know, maybe it's time to see what else. What are the other possibilities with cord like this? Gemma's going to do something fab, I know she is. Then you've got 20 silver balls. 25, sorry, solid sterling silver balls. You get 5 1-metre lengths of brown satin cord on a 1.5. 100 carats in yellow tiger's eye plain rounds, they're 6mm. And you've got 100 carats of wood fossil jasper. The Nankerwood slide cuts are 20 by 8mm and they are so smooth. And you've got almost like a polished look with those. What are you going to do with them? I think it's nice, isn't it, to have as many different gemstones as different shapes and sizes so that you've always got a different look. This is the native collection. And you've got a wicked price tag. 25 pieces of solid sterling silver for £17.95. You get the whole kit for £17.95 for this gorgeous collection. The tiger's eye, the wood jasper, the Nankerwood, 5 metres of chocolate coloured cord, all for £17.95. I just love that tiger's eye. You've got 25 solid sterling silver beads. By buying this as a kit, as a collection, you're making a big saving this morning. WDG. C61 is your item code. I just want to draw your attention to this tiger's eye. Now, Deanna, tell me, can you get this tiger's eye separately on the website right now? You cannot get this, right, just can confirm you can't get this separately. Only within this kit. It's gorgeous. I love tiger's eye so much. And if you're into your macrame or your Shambhala style bracelets, this is definitely one you want in your collection. Look at that chatoyancy. Isn't it gorgeous? That's a real quality strand, is that? It's just beautiful. Have a little look. And these colours all go so nicely. Let's get over to Gemma. I'm coming over to you, Babs. Are you ready? She thinks so. She thinks she's ready for me this morning. We've had our coffees. We're ready to go. Now, what are you thinking with this kit? Because we've had a little look at it this morning, and I love that tiger's eye. I think it's so beautiful.
It is beautiful. I haven't had a proper chance to look at it close up, but the greens are lovely. It's nice.
You get a lot of chatoyancy coming from there as well, don't you?
Yeah, they're gorgeous. I love tiger's eye, I love wood, and I love these colours. So
the inspiration is already going. Now, we were thinking about doing something that wasn't a Shambhala style bracelet or macrame with the cord. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I think it may be multi-layers, some knots in there just to give it a bit of texture.
Nice chunky jewellery ready for the winter.
Yeah, I think chunky, something you can wear over a polo neck or a, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't very often do long styles. I might try something a bit longer.
Think outside the box.
Yeah, I'll have a go.
I love these woods as well because really, if you feel them, they're so smooth.
I've had these before, but larger. and you can get them to fall in such organic shapes and patterns that they just add something to your, you know, some texture or some almost a designer element without having to try too hard. So yeah, I love this shape.
Me too.
You can also layer them up nicely, so they'll sort of fall slightly staggered on top of each other. I did sort of, it looked like
because they're nice and flat on the top.
dahlia almost. You can make that sort of shape with them.
Oh, gorgeous.
So yeah, I'll see what I
I'm
see what I come
excited
up
by
with.
this. I'm excited because I've seen your designs and they are outstanding.
Thank you.
That is just unbelievably amazing. Might go missing. It won't. Have a look. You also got these silver space beads, which lend themselves in a million different ways, I think. And they give you that chunky look of silver as well, because these are, there's a big gram weight of silver with these.
Yeah, I mean, these are lovely. And always, when you just add a little bit of silver into your work, it always lifts it in terms of how it, the price tag even. You can lift the price tag, obviously, because it's silver, but it also just lifts the look, I think, and takes it away from sort of fashion jewellery and into, it crosses then into, because if you're using the cord,
into actually, jeweller's jewellery.
It can sometimes look, I don't know, maybe sort of a bit more childish, but when you add in just a little bit of silver, you can up the look and make it more adult and more sort of classy, so it can cross the generations as well. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. How long have you been jewellery making for, Gemma?
Seriously, for about 3 years.
Have you?
Yeah, but I dabbled when I was really small, really
Always
young.
been into design and things like
Always
that.
done something creative and arty, yeah.
Oh, your designs are amazing. Now, we're going to leave the challenge to you.
Okay.
So I'll be back in a bit. You get Beaver in and we're going back over there. I've got a 2-for-1. I'll see you in a minute. I've got for you a 2-for-1 on Smoky quartz. We've got some brand new Madagascan rose quartz, which we're really excited about this morning. Oh my gosh. These are beautiful. Are we doing this now? Can I just show everybody these? Where did these come from? Oh my gosh. I want them too. Gemma's just gone, I want those. You need them, they're gorgeous, look.
Tell Eddie, give me the wrong challenge.
Look at this. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous.
They are.
Absolute Jack wants them as well. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Oh, I love them. Aren't they gorgeous? Right, they're coming up for you in a bit. You need those, they're beautiful. Now we have got a 2-for-1 on some Smoky quartz. Have a look at this. Double drilled Smoky quartz that has been frosted. There's still some excellent clarity to this Smoky quartz. Have a look, because they're double drilled and you've got that clarity, which you can see there, can't you? Now it's really nice to have a matte Smoky quartz. Oh, it's 2-for-1. I said it was 3 for 2. It's 2-for-1. You need to be on the phone lines now. We've only got limited. Do you know, it's not often we do 2-for-1, is it? You need to be on the phone lines now. Let's have a look. Because Smoky quartz is one of the most versatile gemstones there are. Absolutely beautiful with your autumnal reds and oranges. Stunning with your greens.
And with rose quartz.
Absolutely beautiful with your Madagascan rose quartz that we've got coming up for you. Isn't that the best colour? Look, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. One of the most versatile gemstones, and because it's double drilled, you can create that wiggle weave with this one. There is so much that you can do with your Smoky quartz. Isn't it gorgeous? 0800 644 655. And we're gonna give you a 2-for-1 for 190 carats of Smoky quartz. These are frosted, faceted squares, and they're double drilled, they're 10 mil. Think about using them in a wiggle weave. Think about putting 2, you know when you've got the smaller gemstones, you can put 2 in between each one. Do you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? Now, Deanne has just said in my ear, we're officially losing money when we do this. It's a great way of introducing you to Smoky quartz if you've never used it, which I'm sure you have. For £9.95, you're getting 2 strands. It's buy one, get one free this morning. Get yourself on the phone lines as quickly as you can. I can't promise you these are going to last throughout the repeats. Use them with gold findings or silver findings. They look classy, they look classic, and they're a definite stash builder. Debbie Bolford's favourite gemstone, and I think most of the designers that we have here at Jewellery Maker will tell you, well, this is a gemstone that they always need in their stash. It's a gemstone that will literally go with anything. You know, the likes of Cartier, Gucci, they all use this gemstone. And for why? It's because you've got this gorgeous classic colour. And because Smoky quartz holds a certain class to it. And where these are double drilled, your imagination can stretch all the more. You can do some wonderful wire work with these. You can create rings with these. You can do a wiggly weave on these. You can do 2 dangles from one gemstone. These are great at the top of drop earrings to drop 2 strands from. They're absolutely stunning. There is a queue on the phone lines. It's definitely worth it, so stay where you are. It's an 0800 number, 0800 644 655. So if you are calling from your home line, don't worry about those queues. Come shopping with us online this morning on the w's.jewellerymaker.com. And you know, Gemma, this is a stash builder, isn't it, this gemstone?
Yeah, it goes with everything. And before you brought out the rose quartz, I was saying, rose quartz, it goes with rose quartz so
it does
well.
so well. I love the pinks.
They're so soft
and those
together.
cashmeres. Yeah, and really nice no matter what the season.
Yeah, and I think especially the frosted goes nice with the rose quartz.
Yeah.
Sort of, I don't know, the colour
It makes
suits
the luster, doesn't it? It makes it, when they're not frosted and you put the frosted and the unfrosted together, oh my gosh, it just makes the unfrosted gemstone gleam.
Yeah, they're lovely. They're just lovely. And the double drilled, like you said, is the easiest way to make rings. If you're new to making rings, using one double drilled gives you a nice, wide ring shank that you can then work on top of if you want to. Great gemstone.
Because that's your thing, isn't it? Wire wrapping, wire work, and I just love. And you're right, you know, because I made my first ring, and as you know, I'm quite new to jewelry making. I made my first ring with a double drill gemstone. It's so easy.
Yeah.
Really easy.
It's really easy, and they make a nice impact. So you can get people, if you sell your jewelry, you can get people talking about it.
Definitely. And look with this Madagascan rose quartz, just absolutely heartbreaking together. Look at them, they're gorgeous. Oh, what a stunning combination. So beautiful. £9.95 is your price tag. They are 2 for 1 this morning. You're making a huge saving by buying them on this 2 for 1 deal. Gorgeous. Have a look. I've got to show you with the little seedy beads we've got coming up in a kit for you in just a mo. Can I do that now? We need these. Are you ready? I know you want these gemstones, right? You've got to be on the phone lines quickly for this one because I know they're going to sell out. As soon as I bought these, as soon as I came over to the table, I was like, oh, Gemma wants these gemstones. They are just amazing. Think about it. I want to make a daffodil. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but this just looks like the stem of a daffodil, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love it. What were you saying, Jack? What was your suggestion? You didn't think that? He went, oh yeah, I didn't realise. Yeah. They're stems. And look, inside, in the lip of the stem, you've got these amazing grooves. So they really look, can you see those? Now, I'm thinking you can make just the stem of any flower actually would be amazing. I love the tubing that they're on. It's almost wiggled. I'd almost keep that on there and then do something amazing. Or, look, with the seedy beads, how gorgeous would that be? And then, what are you saying? Jack's already got ideas.
If you hang them upside down, so instead of being that way up, dangle stuff out.
Yeah, dangle stuff out. Jack's saying to hang them the other way and allow something to dangle down from them. You could almost do a tassel, couldn't you? Aren't they beautiful? What would you do with these, Gemma? Because you wanted these the minute I picked them up.
I think I would do some sort of blossom, what's the...
like a blooming flower, like...
That's the little white ones you get in with bouquets. You always get them in a bouquet just as a filler. They're so delicate white. Gypsophilia.
Gypsophilia?
So I would make some sort of gypsophilia spray and have them inside and have them sticking out of a tiara. It looks so pretty.
A tiara, yes! Because you could really, do you know, yeah, that would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of tiaras? I'm addicted to them. I love them. I love anything that goes in the hair that looks pretty. I think it's gorgeous. Now you need this kit. It's just beautiful. Have a look. These are brand new. I just think you can create something so imaginative with a gemstone this shape. We've never seen them before. This is limited edition. They're absolutely gorgeous. And if you are feeling truly inspired by these 3 gorgeous strands, your carnelian, your green agate and your serpentine, you need to be on the phone lines. Remember, this is a limited edition 3-strand pack. We've never seen these gemstones before. They're brand new in today for £14.95. You've got yourself an absolute screaming deal. Do you know, you'd pay that just for that 1 strand. There's something so different, and remember, they're hand carved. And do you know, if you're thinking about buying the rose quartz, or if you got our early bird, how amazing would that be just at the top? They'd be perfect. Look at that. Yes.
That works.
Yes, please. If you bought, now we've got some more of these coming up for you later. How gorgeous would those be just at the top? What about the green? If you bought the early bird, you've got to have this. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. How stunning would those be together? They're just gorgeous. You could create a bouquet of gemstones. I've got these coming up for you in a bit, but they just work together, that floral collection. You could create such romantic pieces. Gemma saying she would create some gypsophilia with this as the stem, just really blossoming out onto a hair comb or a tiara. Jack's saying he'd hang them upside down and just hang something from down. Oh, they're gorgeous. $14.95 and they're flying out the door. Remember, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. I am encouraging you to bulk buy on these because we've never seen anything like this strand before, and I can't guarantee it again. So if you see it now and you love it, get it in your life quickly before it disappears for $14.95. If you can see yourself using this in many different ways, then absolutely hurry and confirm your order. Now I'm just going to show you with our rose quartz that we've got coming up today, because these are kind of, you could create, oh, do you know what? What a gorgeous shape to create a massive flower out of. Wouldn't those be gorgeous? I love them together with these rose quartz. And you could make, these are petals, aren't they?
Yeah.
You could make a massive flower out of those. The pink and the minty green, Claire's saying, just looks so nice and fresh. It does, doesn't it? £14.95 for all 3. We're very limited now, so you do need to hurry. What a gorgeous, gorgeous kit. Well done to everybody that's got theirs. QKG CE61 is your item code. If you're shopping online, don't forget to check out your baskets, because we can't hold things in your baskets for long. Oh, I'm in love with that 3-strand pack. Isn't it gorgeous? I love that. It's so nice to have something super different. Now, let me draw your attention to the Madagascan rose quartz that we've got coming up later on in today's show. It's brand new and exclusive to Jewellery Maker. We've never seen a Madagascan rose quartz here. And what are the benefits of this gemstone against any other rose quartz? The deeper, richer tone, the outstanding clarity, famous to be the best rose quartz used by so many of the big designers that we have out there. This is one of the most exclusive opportunities for you here at Jewellery Maker. We've never been able to get hold of it. The 3-strand pack has now gone on sold out. Thank you to everyone that grabbed theirs. And I don't blame, so many of you were bulk buying on that one. I love it. I cannot wait to see your Wall of Fame entries for that one, because they were gorgeous. We're going to bring you our first kit today. I obviously came straight in and stole the earrings. I didn't steal them. I'm just wearing them. Wearing the earrings from Gemma's collection, because she is such a talented designer. Have a look at these wonderful, yeah, of course you can look at the earrings, Claire. Have a look. Claire and I have got the same taste in, aren't they gorgeous? I love long drop earrings. Have a look at the bottom. Aren't they beautiful? They're stunning, aren't they? Absolutely stunning. Now have a look at this kit, because you've got 4 strands of beautiful gemstones, and Smoky quartz apples are some of my favourites. I absolutely love them. 4 strands. You've got your Smoky quartz apples, you've got your mink shell pearl, you've got your wood jasper, and you've got your wood rounds there as well. Now, I know that Gemma loves working with the wood and the wood jasper, and these colours are really rich together. It's called Cool Latte, and you've got so much with this kit. You have all your findings. You've got 4 strands of gorgeous gemstones. Now, each one of these, I think they're quite rich. I think they're very cashmere soft together, and I'm certainly feeling a winter vibe from these gemstones. So if you are working on your winter collections, absolutely these will work in conjunction with that. You've got 290 carats of your smoky quartz. So let's take a look at each gemstone zone right now. These smoky quartz apples are probably one of my favorites of all of the shapes. I think they are yours too. I love the way that the facets go all the way around. I love that shape because I think it's quite a versatile shape. I like the way these drop. They're pretty, aren't they? And because they're not totally pointed, you can lay a round gemstone on top really, really nicely. Now the mink shell pearl, I'm going to show you next now. These look awesome together, don't they? Have a look at that colour because they're very classic. They're very North American actually. It's a very Canadian thing to wear coloured pearls, especially in the winter time. They're warm, they're rich, and they're expensive looking. Very Kate Middleton. I love the look of shell pearl. I love the fact that shell pearl are all exactly the same size, and you get that gorgeous pearlescence. They look really classy, don't they? You've got your wood plain rounds in there as well. Now these look great together, very rich, very warm together. Have a look at this gemstone in their own right, because if you're into macrame, this is a big seller because they can be feminine or masculine. Wood is a great way of bulking up what's already in your gemstone collection. You're going to see, I'm going to take you over to Gemma as soon as I can. I'm just going to show you everything that's in the kit, and then we're going to go straight over to Gemma because her designs are absolutely inspiring. The grain jasper plain rounds are 10 mil. You also get solid sterling silver with this kit. Have a little look. You've got your eye pins, you've got your head pins, and you've got 46 pieces. You also get bolt ring clasps that weren't on the slide there. Now you've got your monofilament, your elastic, and your stainless steel beading wire with this kit. You need to be on the phone lines for Cool Latte. Think about your autumnal collections, think about your winter collections, because each one of these gemstones is going to be a big player in your autumn winter collections. Think about how you're going to display all of these gorgeous gemstones. Think about how you're going to use them. Maybe you've been already thinking, you know, I need some warmer colors ready. Now, okay, you can soften any one of these gemstones up with a bit of pink, with a bit of romance. Absolutely you can. Now, none of these gemstones are a really striking color, which means they are all stash gemstones, because it doesn't matter what you put next to them, it will go. They will look stunning. The whites, the coffees, the blacks, the browns, they all work so well with these gemstones. So to have 4 very versatile strands in one pack means that this kit is going to go so far. Look with the pinks. I mean, every colour you're putting next to it. Now, if you had any reds, they'd go really well in there as well. I haven't got any red to hand, but it would just go so well. So it's really nice to have a kit with all of this versatility. It's brand new in today. VXG C14 is your item code. Let's give you a price tag. I'm going to get over to Gemma as soon as we can, because for $21.95, that bag of solid sterling silver, that's a great price tag. You've also got all of these gemstones, your monofilament, your beading thread, your elastic, everything in here. And remember, this kit contains solid sterling silver. For £21.95, you've got absolutely everything. And Gemma, what was the first thing that you made? I absolutely love your jewellery. You're amazing. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Yeah. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Amazing. You're brilliant.
Gorgeous kit.
Your beading work is excellent.
Thank you.
Look at what Gemma's done with this kit, and you can create all of these looks. Let me just show everybody the jewellery that you've made, and then we're going to talk about every piece, because I brought these over for you in case you needed them before. How amazing is that? Isn't it beautiful? That is just stunning. And please remember that this kit includes solid sterling silver. Gemma, this is amazing. Is it hard to do?
It's not too bad. It's fiddly more than difficult, but we're going to go through that as a technique. So, and I've also got a tutorial for that one. So if people contacted me if they didn't quite catch the steps, they can after.
Oh, thank you.
So we'll try and go through that one today. It's what we call it I call it the Celtic drop, because it's just using beading thread. There's nothing other than what's in the kit.
And you've got a real Celtic weave going on there.
Yeah, and you can make it bigger, smaller. You can be more elaborate, use more threads or less threads. It's nice and versatile.
It's beautiful, is that? Absolutely beautiful. Have a look at the plaiting. Now, actually, that's a big look that you've gone for there. And what I love is that it looks like chain. It's got a medieval feeling to it. I don't know why, it just has. And it's so strong. And to just simply plait, it's a great look. Now, you've also made, you're amazing. Just look at this. This is a stunning, stunning choker. Absolutely stunning. I love what you've done with the shell pearl. Have a look here. Isn't this amazing?
They are such a gorgeous colour.
They really are, and they're so classy looking, aren't they?
I loved the colour. As soon as I picked them out, they go with everything, because they're grey if you want them to be, they're brown if you want them to be. You can even bring out a purple hue in them if you put them with amethyst. They're just absolutely gorgeous.
They're stunning.
Yeah,
really love the bracelet. Now you've done something. I've got another pair of earrings on, don't forget. Did you use absolutely everything in the kit?
I used everything in the kit. Actually, I have got something else. I made a little bag charm, but I didn't put it out. Just with the extra beads that were left.
Let's have a look. Now look at this. You've made your own chain with the eye pins and head pins that you've got.
It is.
She's just down there. She'll be back in a minute. Have a look at the ribbon. Did you take the ribbon out of the organza gift bag, to make that?
Yeah.
Have a look.
But what I've done is, because it's annoying trying to tie on a bow when you're doing a bracelet up yourself, so I've actually attached the bow to the bolt of the
You're right, because you don't want to
rings.
undo it. It's perfect as it is.
Yeah. So if you want to, you can put a little stitch in the bow to keep it in place, and then I've used the bolt ring clasp.
I love that. That's gorgeous.
I mean, the head pins go and the eye pins go such a long way if you're careful with them when you're making your chain. I mean, they've made this chain. I've used them in the earrings. I've used them in this.
And they're solid sterling silver, so you can say that. You know, you've got solid sterling silver elements. Let's have a look at your bag charm. Did you find it?
Yeah, this was just the leftover bits and pieces. And it was going to be a pendant, but
that's amazing.
But it changed.
Do you know what's nice though? To go out and you've got your everything matching, and you can clip it, because it's nice to clip something onto your handbag if you're going out to lunch or something, and you've got the. So you've made loads. Let's talk about now how much. Have a look at you look at the earrings again. Let's talk about now how much you would charge, because £21.95. Do you sell your jewellery on, Gemma?
I do. In fact, I sold one of these yesterday in sodalite for £28. This one.
So do we think about £30 for this one?
I sell that one at 28.
You'd sell this one at 28.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's a very good price. Let me just pop those earrings up.
Yeah.
That's a very good price.
That was sodalite. So I mean, you obviously change your pricing according to what gemstones you use. So for that one, I mean, but there you go. You've already made your money.
So
back.
you've made your money, and then more. So what about something like this, Gemma? How much would you charge for that? Same sort of price?
Around that price, yeah.
So another 20. Everything else is profit.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about. And you've got all the. What about earrings? What about the earrings I'm wearing?
They'd be, I'd say 15. They're silver, so 15 to 20.
£15. So what's this adding up to already, Deanna? We've got 28, 28, 15 for these earrings.
We're getting on for nearly £100.
You got about £100 worth of jewellery.
We're getting on for there, but 80.
That's 71 just for these three. So yeah, about £100 worth of jewellery.
Yeah.
So you've already got a £50 profit with 3 items. This is a great opportunity. And yeah, you've got to think about you're putting your time in here, but just think about as a business man or woman, you know, you've got to think about your profit margins. And when there are so many winter fairs coming up, and I think winter is the time when you're going to make a lot of money because of Christmas.
Yeah.
And are you working on your Christmas pieces already?
Yeah, definitely.
You're well into Christmas.
Yeah, I do parties, so I don't necessarily do the fairs, but parties and some local craft fairs, you know, to support the community. But But yeah, and people are already booking ready for Christmas because you know, and they've got their eyes on things and say, "Oh, can you make that?" And I can see it in red or see it in, you know, all the colours. All those colours are being requested now. So.
Well, these are the Christmas, and these are winter colours now, aren't they?
Yeah.
They really are. Well, you could wear this with animal print though, I think, because if you've
got, yeah.
Like, I just think that would be a nice look. This is stunning, absolutely breathtaking. Isn't it gorgeous? Have a little look for £21.95. Think about your profit margins and you know, take into consideration, like Gemma was just saying with the earrings, those are solid sterling silver earrings. You're not going to be selling them for any less than £15 if they're solid sterling silver earrings. Now, you're going to show us the technique of this necklace, so I'm going to move this over so that everybody can see. And that is what we're creating right now.
We're gonna have a go at doing it. Like I said, it is quite fiddly, but I think we can do it together. Maybe even if we do it in parts. But like I said to Jenny, if there is somebody who didn't quite catch it on this demonstration, then they can find me and I'll point them to the tutorial.
Thank you.
Right. So we want to create this weave, and obviously I'll try and put it in shot. Creating this weave, and what I've done is I've plaited the threads. I've taken 3 threads, folded them over through a bolt ring, through a jump ring, and crimped them. So we've got in effect 2 separate sides to our.
Okay. Did you start with 2 lots?
Yeah.
And then you right. Okay.
Yeah. So I do one side with 6 threads and one side with 6. So it's 3 threads doubled through. So you've got 2 beading threads.
I love what you've done here as well, because it makes it so easy to do up.
The toggle, it's a loop and a
so
bead.
much easier to do up that way, isn't it?
You can put whatever clasp you like on, but it is nice and easy and it holds fast. I thought it's sort of in keeping because it's sort of oldie worldy Celtic.
Yeah, and I got that feeling from it as well.
So if I pull that back, so I've got two lengths plaited. I've threaded the beads into the plait. And then just to keep it together whilst you're working, I plait on down and that. But when it comes to doing this part, we'll undo these. So I'm just going to tease them open. Okay. And
beautiful. Now, I love the way that all of these colours go so well together. Do you?
Yeah, you can put them all together. I mean, 4 strands in a pack, in a kit as well. I mean, I don't think we've mentioned that. It's unusual to get 4 strands.
Yeah, often we get 3.
Yeah.
But we've also got the great thing about this kit is that there's solid sterling silver findings. So if you want to make something that's gem heavy and you want to put a certain price tag on it, solid sterling silver findings are going to do that, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. And this one, the new silver kits have got the jump rings in as well, because I know people were struggling to make their own clasps, those that are newer to jewellery making. So this one, you've got the option of making your own or using the ones already made for you.
So it's a great kit, you think, for people who are just starting out, but also, I mean, as you can see, for anyone who's already well on their way.
Yeah, and even if you don't want to use the beads and create these designs or use them together, like you said, they're great stash builders because they're so versatile and they'll go with anything. So. Right, so I've got my 2 sides of my necklace then, and we want to bring these strands together. In the right place, we'll just move up a bit.
Yeah, we're good.
We want to bring these strands together in a nice pattern rather than just being all higgledy-piggledy. So we need to join the 2 sides. So if I just put a few beads out for me to dip into.
Oh, you're very organised, you've got them all ready.
My table at home doesn't look like that.
Mine either.
I've got a room I can shut it away, so I tend to get quite messy. Yeah.
Good girl.
Right, so I'm going to first bring the 2 top strands, the top strand you've got left from each side of your plait. So I'm going to take those 2 and I need to draw them together, and it's going to be this part here. So I'll try and use the same bead. So you thread the 2 threads through one of the shell pearl one way, and then the 2 threads from the other side thread through the other way. Get them through. The holes in the shell pearls are plenty big enough. In fact, I think I've got 6 through on the one that I've done. I'm just doing 2 here for ease. There's nothing worse than fiddling when you're trying to demonstrate. So there you go, I've got these 2 joined together. You can already see this pattern forming.
It sort of starts itself off, doesn't it?
That's right, and you might think, oh, I like that, and I'll stop there and join it all together there, or you can continue. So next then I'm going to join the next 2 strands down, so the middle strand of our plait. And on this one, I've actually put in, I thought there's going to be a gap, so I've put in some extra smoky quartz. So on one strand,
just on the one, or you've got double,
sides.
yeah.
So whatever you do on one side, you're going to do on the other side.
Yeah, you've got to mirror
well.
it, haven't you?
You're going to mirror it, yeah. I think this one needs, some designs you don't need symmetry, but this one you definitely do.
Yeah, because you're symmetrical all the way down.
Yeah, and I think all the Celtic designs and this sort of weaving is all, it only works really if it's symmetrical.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Okay, so I've got 2 smoky quartz on. And then I'm threading, I will need to join, these strands are still separate, you see, so I need to join them. So I'm going to put one of these little wood jaspers. I love these. Get the look of wood, but the weight of gemstone. It's a real
and the
nice
feel, it still feels nice and cold.
That's right.
That's what I love about our gemstones. You can tell they're genuine gemstones. The wood's great because it's lightweight, and if you want to add another gemstone but you don't want to weigh anything down. So it's nice to have both in the one kit, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely, and they mix so well. Okay, so now I've joined those as well. That strand there.
And it's staying together really nicely,
yeah,
Gemma.
I mean, these mats, if you can invest, they're about £2, £1.50. If you can invest in one of these are really nice to work on. They hold everything nicely.
Yeah, things don't spill everywhere, do they?
Now, where have I gone from there? This one comes down and joins later. So I think what I've done next is I've joined this one. So.
Do you know, I'm just thinking it wouldn't really matter where you went from here because it would always turn out looking fab.
That's right, you can take it wherever you want to. I'm a bit lost. I've lost my way.
You can go
it's because I'm not the same. Look, I haven't done the same beads on this one. So,
but I think that's the beauty of it. You can just keep going, keep creating. The end result's going to look the same, but you might mix the great thing about this kit, Gemma, is that all these gemstones go really well together, so it doesn't actually matter, does it?
No, that's right. And one tip, before I move on to the next, joining this bottom strand together, if you want to trap your beads in place, so sometimes they'll wiggle around, move around out of the pattern. You don't really want that. So part your strands and put them through the middle.
And then they can't go anywhere. It's
that locks them in.
Yeah.
And keeps them in place, keeps them in the design you planned. Nothing worse than you spending lots of time planning out a design and then the beads not staying where you wanted them to. Okay, so I'll join these two, and I'll use another pearl. So thread through one way, and remember to always do the same on the opposite side. So those threads also through the same bead, but go in the other direction.
And they can stay now in place, don't they?
Yeah.
And those will get all those threads through them, okay?
Yeah, you can get about 6 through the pearls.
It's a nice thing about shell pearl, isn't it? Because with genuine pearl, you have to use your bead reamer to open them up a little bit because they're quite hard.
Yeah, that's right. Can you see here? I've joined that together, but actually I'm going to have a gap there, and I don't want the gap. So
what do you do then?
I'm going to take that one back off, and it is trial and error. And I think
it's like a puzzle, isn't it? You're trying to fit the puzzle together.
Yeah, the gap was quite small, so I'm going to put the little
beadies,
little ones in.
That's where they're fab as well, isn't it? Just to little space out.
And gap fillers,
I love your designs though, because your wire work is so intricate. It's such a fabulous look, and I'm just thinking this is the kind of boutique jewellery that we all want for winter. It's something chunky, gorgeous, but actually, do you know what? You'd still wear it with a dress. Yeah. You'd still wear that with maybe a sweetheart necklace dress that you were going out, maybe to a cocktail party or something like that. It's just got that amount of bling, that amount of delicacy to it still. You would wear it you could wear it over the top of a roll neck jumper, but you could equally wear it with a stunning dress. So this is versatile jewellery as well that you're making. And I just think when you see somebody who's wearing something like that, you're instantly going to look at it and comment on it because it's gorgeous and it's so different.
That's right. This one gets a lot of comments.
Yeah.
People haven't seen it before. So, okay, so I've got all my strands, they're all joined, so now it's a case of bringing them into this teardrop shape and just doing it in an attractive way, okay?
But it's nice that you can play with it and it's not getting all tangled up because it's wire, it's fab.
And you can see, again, these strands are on the top and they could move, so I'll just
crisscross
them, put one underneath this beading thread and one over the top, and then they'll stay put. You see, that's made that nice curve, like drifted.
Now don't forget, if you want to create this look, you need to grab this kit quickly because it's very, very popular. I think a lot of you commenting that these are just the colours that you want for your winter collections. And you know, like Gemma, if you are an established jewellery maker, you're already pretty much doing your winter and your Christmas stuff right now, getting in the orders, thinking about your jewellery making parties. Maybe people have already booked jewellery parties, and you're thinking about the jewellery that you want to take. And I do think when people are having Christmas parties, that's when everyone wants to get together, have a few drinks. It's when you need a big collection, isn't it? And you've got to think about all of those colours, and you've also got to think about getting in gemstones that are easy to make gifts from, because if you're buying for other people, I always think you don't necessarily go for those bright bold colours, do you, Gemma? You go for colours that are neutral like this because everyone can wear them.
That's right, and they cross the generations as well. That's a good thing, is that everybody wears these colours. I mean, the nudes are in for the young people and the prints, and then also the beiges and the browns and this lovely colour here, which seems to make it go with everything.
That mink, I love it.
It's such a lovely colour.
And so classy as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Okay, let me just tell you what I've done here. I've taken the top strand that goes through the mink pearl there and the middle strands that go through the wood jasper, and I've brought them together here.
And you've got like a little...
All I've done is I've just threaded taken the 4 strands together and threaded them through one bead.
And that really brings the design together now, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're seeing now the shape's taking shape. Yeah. And now really it's up to you where you go from here. You can this one I've brought these strands here.
I can see it, yeah.
Brought those and I've put 2 of the
little wood beads.
Little wooden beads on.
Can we just pop it there? So everyone can see what you're doing underneath. That's fine. Thank you, my darling. You can't help it though, can you?
Down, yeah.
You can't help it because when you're jewellery making, you sort of work more towards yourself.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
And now it's going to bring another one of them.
I'm going to bring that one through one bead now, and you can see that's going to form the point of our shape.
Yeah, you can totally see. Actually, I might be able to do this. I'm thinking.
It is just playing.
Yeah, but I first saw it and thought, 0 chance I'm going to be able to do that. Yeah. But actually, when you're watching somebody do it, and you are going to be talking people through it afterwards if they want to, they can contact you how on Facebook?
Yeah, if they get me on Facebook, if you get me on Facebook, and then I can point you to the video tutorial of it, and that's fine. Right, and I have added bits and pieces in, but you could stop there if you wanted, and that makes quite a nice,
love that
it's almost
shape.
like a feather, isn't it?
Yeah.
That sort of peacock feather. You can keep going with it. And then what I've done on the end is I've wrapped an eye pin
on the bottom.
If you've got wire at home in your stash, use wire. But if not, you can use one of the eye pins. They're nice and soft.
I almost quite like the look of the wire afterwards, like a feathered effect afterwards.
If you wanted to, if you've got nice long strands, you could leave those and add some little beads like tassels.
Tiny beads on the end.
Yeah, that would look nice. It's so versatile, you can really put your own stamp on this design, which is nice. Right, so pull it really firm, you're going to wrap it nice and tight.
Just with your fingers?
Well, I do.
Yeah.
You might want to use pliers, but my fingers are tough.
She's a tough girl.
Yeah. I got bricklayer's hands, I think.
You have not.
I have.
You've got crafter's fingers.
Crafter's fingers. That sounds nicer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody said to me once, "Oh, have you been laying bricks this weekend?"
How dare they?
You can't be self-conscious when you're on here because you get nice close-ups, don't you? So
yeah.
Stuff can give up on.
I tell you, it all comes out on camera.
Right, so I've wrapped it nice and tightly, and you can see I've only done half. Now, what I would do is cut that off about there.
Right.
Cut them all off. like that.
How do they stay now? What do you
And
do?
then I pop a little bit of nail glue or jewellery
Beader's glue, yeah.
onto there. Once it's dry, once it's set, then wrap the rest of the head pin around it. So you're just holding it in place for a few minutes, and then put a spot of glue that will just give you the sense of security when you're selling it on or you're wearing it yourself. Glue it there and then continue to wrap around with your head pin just to finish it.
I love this design so much, and this is something, you know, at least £28 is what you sell it for, and I think that would be the rock bottom minimum. Now, the thing to note is how soft this beading wire is. It's really soft, isn't it?
Yeah, and it sits nice and flat on your neck, and the warmer you are, because some people think, well, it won't sit properly, but once it warms to your temperature, it will sit really nicely on your neck. It does,
yeah, it does sit nicely. I can definitely vouch for that. It's gorgeous. What a beautiful, beautiful design. And we are going to have you here all day, all morning, to show even, I tell you, the designs that Gemma has done are just breathtaking. So you need to stick around now. A lot of this kit has now gone and sold out. Well over half has now been allocated at £21.95. You need all of these colours in your winter stash. Don't go anywhere, it's waffle o'clock. After you, my darling.
Oh, okay. I'll go in order.
Both wire work.
Yes, I got 364, gorgeous wire work, gizmo work, it's lovely. And this is from Hannah in, it's one of the cardigan. Can I just say cardigan? Because I know that bit.
Say that.
I can't pronounce the rest. This is, good morning to everyone at JM. This is another attempt at trying to win some much needed cash to buy some more JM goodies to add to my stash. I've attached a photograph of my first attempt at gizmo work. I know it's only simple, a simple two-piece set, but I hope that with practice I'll improve and become more adventurous with my designs. That's gorgeous anyway. And the necklace is made using black onyx, brilliant drops, 4mm busted beads and labradorite barrels from JM, along with the dark pink agate faceted rounds from my stash and cerise colour coated wire from JM. There you go. The Moulin Rouge theme was great, and I thought Carol and Sheila looked stunning. I would like to see these two ladies dressed in both Victorian and Edwardian costume.
I think we should put it out there. I think we should.
We should. I'm doing a 40s show.
Victorian is on the cards, is it? Good. I bet 40s. You're doing the 40s show?
Yeah.
I can see that with you, Bob. That'll look nice.
I love the 40s.
Yeah.
Well done anyway, that's absolutely gorgeous, Hannah.
That'll probably put me under Cave Woman. That's what I'll get. I've got number 363, and it's from Ruth Breakwell, who says, look at all of those earrings. That's my heaven, Ruth.
Wow.
Here is my entry for this week. As you can see, I've been busy making earrings to fill my display paste table, as inspired by Mark. I'm doing my first jewellery party this week, so I've been a busy bee getting everything ready. There are lots of JM gems here, including lava rocks, shell pearls from the clearance page. Bottom right, you will see the hoop earrings as demonstrated by Debbie a few days ago. They're great as they filled a lot of space when my hands were getting tired from making earrings. By the way, regarding the dreaded Christmas word, I've done about half of my Presley shopping already. Me and my other half have 9 kids.
That's remarkable, well done.
9 kids, so we have to start early.
Have you got time to make earrings?
How are you making, what is going on? 9 kids!
A minute.
Good grief.
I've got one and a cat and I struggle.
Well, I got 2 and the animals and the mess that come with them. I don't know, you go 363, you must be super organised, well done. Like the Brady Bunch. That's from Ruth Brady.
I'm sure you do very well.
I'm sure she does. Yeah. Well, to make jewellery as well, she's probably got them all beavering away.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is, a production line.
Yeah.
Or maybe it should be. It's an idea anyway.
They're probably there now, to fastening their eye hooks.
Right, I've got 365, really pretty, again, gizmo work.
I love that.
And, who's it from? Is that from Dave?
Dave Routledge. Oh no, Margaret.
From Margaret.
Using Dave's email address.
Oh, from Margaret. And it says, hi Jen, here is a bracelet and earring set I've made from the pink wire, pink pendant and pink crystals for the Wall of Fame. Love the show. Margaret from The Toon.
The Toon.
The Toon.
Yay.
Lovely, Margaret, well done. 365.
I've got some real nice autumnal pieces here, and again, some more gorgeous gizmo work. It's beautiful, isn't it? 362 is from Bev in Malvern. Tom, you're from Malvern. Has she been to Malvern Splash lately? Hi all at JM Towers. Here is my entry for this week's waff. I've used mookaite, petrified wood, plain jasper, chocolate potato pearls, copper beads and copper wire, all from JM. A really rich feeling that you're getting from this, it's gorgeous. I showed them to my mum, who promptly took possession of it as she loved the set. I love the show and watch every day, and without fail you make me lol. The designers never disappoint with their inspirations, but I'm afraid that my credit card is not so pleased. I've sat watching the Moulin Rouge show while typing this. I love it when the presenters dress up and have a theme for the show. It's great fun. Congrats to Lucy and Fee. There's something in the water at the moment. I tell you, be careful where you sit. For the coming months and the future. If Lucy is in when this email's received, I'd like to tell her about a dream I had last night. Oh, she's not in. We won't go into that dream right now. Well, I'd better go and take my tablets now and lie down in a dark room before the men in white coats come for me. Steady on. Thanks for the entertaining shows and great prices from Bev in Malvern. Well done, Bev. Now get down Malvern Splash, girl. Right, that concludes. We'll be right back with another gorgeous kit and some exclusive strands for you. Don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Come and join in the fun with guest designer Liz Welch as she guides you through the basic techniques of using the Jewel Enamel Starter Kit. During the course of the day, you will learn how to create a number of designs using this fantastic new medium. Learn how to add textures, colour and embellishments to enhance your pieces. The full course includes the Jewel Enamel Starter Kit, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet our presenters, and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for £149.95. To book your place, contact the call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Add to your collection with our Wirework DVD, which is full of hints, tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Laura Binding as she takes you through how to create the Tree of Life, the herringbone weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Projects DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create the Skinner blend technique, how to use the extruder tool, how to make a 3-part necklace, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
Welcome back, my jewellery making darlings. I hope you're waking up nicely on this Saturday morning. Have a look at the most amazing strands. We have got Madagascan rose quartz coming up for you today. It's a Jewellery Maker exclusive, a World TV exclusive. The clarity of Madagascan rose quartz and the deep, rich colour is what makes it the preferred rose quartz within the designer industry, the big designer industry. When you're looking at rose quartz from those expensive collections, you can bet your bottom dollar it's Madagascan rose quartz, and it's an absolute joy and a privilege to bring you such reputable strands here this morning. Now I've also got for you something else brand new coming up in the show, some incredibly beautiful, very romantic. If you bought the early bird, you're going to want these to go with. The early bird has now gone and sold out. Have a look, because we've seen pendants similar. We had a pack of 4 of them, didn't we, the double drilled ones. These are single drilled and you've got whole strands of each, and they are just beautiful. They are so romantic. And they're coming up a little bit later. We're going to kick off. Can I just show you? I've got to show you something. When I first saw Gemma's jewellery this morning, it was clear to me that she was a genius. Have a look at this. Just breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. You're going to be able to create this with the next kit. She's just such a talented designer. Just using beading wire. There aren't even that many gemstones that have gone into this piece. It's all about using that stainless steel wire, and you get 50 meters of that in the next kit. It's just amazing, just amazing. Look at that. And think about how it really has cost you just a tiny amount to make that one very intricate design, and this is something you'd put a big price tag on, isn't it? Isn't she fab? It's coming up for you next. Now I've got for you, that's your next kit coming up, I've got for you another gorgeous 3-strand pack. Now those fresh greens and the sparkling white quartz, again, are a must-have for party season with all those gorgeous sparkling gemstones. Have a look at what I've got for you now. Fluorite, agate, and white quartz. Look at the facets on those white quartz. Now, when you're creating tiaras and fascinators, white quartz is a gemstone you have to have in your stash. With these gorgeous greens, I think greens are a colour you need to have, because in the springtime, it's all about fresh green. At Christmas time, it's green and reds together, isn't it? They're just stunning, absolutely stunning. Very fresh, very beautiful. Look at the clarity coming from those crystal clear white quartz. Look at that fluorite. Fluorite is a gemstone. We're already getting phone calls about the piece of jewellery that Gemma has made from the kit. It will go on the Jewellery Maker Facebook page, so don't worry, we've just had a phone call. It'll go on the Jewellery Maker Facebook page just after the show, and Gemma will try her best to show you how to create that. Look at the clarity of this fluorite, and you get the most amazing green hue coming from this gemstone. It's beautiful, it's delicate, and it's soft. Clarity, it's just exceptional. They're like bubbles, aren't they? And then look, when you add that sparkle and that facet, now those two are just breathtaking together. Then let's deepen the tone with the agate. I like the macrame strand that this is already on. This is a wonderful stash builder, a beautiful, beautiful 3-strand pack with your green agate puffy over. What's that, 14 by 10. Your clear quartz faceted rounds at 8 millimeters, and you've got 145 carats. You've got 210 carats of your green fluorite 8 millimeter plain rounds. All delicate and beautiful. Tiaras and fascinators is what I'm thinking with this one. A 3-strand pack, beautifully fresh, gorgeous greens, going at £14.95 for all 3 strands. This is a great stash builder. Think about how each one is going to lend itself in so many different ways. The green agate is deep enough to put with reds for your Christmas collections. And I know that you need your sparkly gemstones for your New Year's Eve pieces and for your party pieces. It's all about sparkle when we're going it's all about sparkle when we're going out into the parties, isn't it? Sorry, Deanna's just saying to me in my ear at the same time. There are queues on the phone lines. Please hold the phone lines. 0800 644 655. It is a free phone number, so don't worry. If you don't want to get caught in a queue with us this morning, then come shopping online, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. £14.95 is your price tag. JFG C36 is the item code. A 3-strand pack, including agate, fluorite and quartz. Now don't forget, we have got, now if you're going all green, have a look at the aventurine hand-carved strand that we have got, the aventurine roses coming up for you. Now these will go stunningly well. And you can imagine all of these together in a hair comb. You can imagine all of these together in a really intricate weave. Think about the design that Gemma just showed us. Gemma, with the greens, don't you think they're a seasonless gemstone? Oh, what about the white quartz as well?
Well, green is for me, it's minty fresh and spring, and I love putting it with white, but then you can put it with red and make it Christmassy. Yeah, I mean, green's everywhere in nature, isn't it? So you know it goes with anything.
Yes.
And you know you can team it with anything. And quartz is always a winner. It's just, you have to have quartz in.
You have to, because you need that sparkle sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
I love it. I love the cuts on these as well. The facets are amazing. Expert lapidary that's gone into that one strand for £14.95. JFG C35 is your item code. We've got another. Can we do the aventurine roses now, Deanna, please? Let's go, because they go so well. Now, we've got the rose quartz version to bring you as well. And I need to warn you, before I give you these aventurine roses, the white quartz version have gone and sold out. So I'm pretty much thinking that everybody that got the white quartz is going to want the aventurine to go with. We've also got the rose quartz coming up as well. You need to be quick on the mark. Now, we have seen pendants like this, the double drilled ones, didn't we, the quartz? They came in a pack of 3, not 4. It was 3, wasn't it? You had the peach, the aqua, you know which ones I'm talking about. And I think they're about £14.95 for 3, weren't they? Something like that. You've got a whole strand here. They're all hand carved. They're just wonderful. And you know what? If you bought that amazing 3-strand pack with the stem-shaped aventurine, you need to have these gorgeous rose shape. With these shapes, I was talking to Gemma earlier and she said, hair comb fascinated straight away, didn't you?
Yeah, they're ideal for that, but they're also great if you just, all the work's done for you. If you're doing a fair, people like to buy something that they can just take away and is simple and can be for little girls or adults, and that on a head pin, on a chain, your job's done.
Beautiful.
You know, it takes you minutes, you've got a good profit on them, and yeah, and they look so lovely.
Even on the cord that you're working with on your challenge right now, because you've got that nice chocolate brown. If you just were to thread one of these on, that's job done, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, knot it either side to keep it in place and
nice, simple. Yeah, sometimes you try and bulk up your jewellery that you're taking to your jewellery fairs, and also it's quite nice at all your jewellery parties. It's quite nice to offer your the people who come to the party and your customers lots of different price ranges, because everybody's got different, and you always, when you go to one of these parties, you always feel like you want to come away with something. Everybody's buying something, and you've got, you know, not everybody's got loads of money at the moment. You've got to be versatile in your range of prices as well, haven't you?
That's right, yeah.
Because I know going to candle parties and you go away and you think, 40 quid on a candle, it's expensive.
Yeah, no, everybody, you know, if you say everybody goes to a craft fair and they take a set amount of money and they don't want to spend it all in one place, so you need things around, you know, 10, 12 pounds. Seems to be a safe figure. You know you're going to get some people buying things at that price.
Definitely. I just think, you know, you've got to, you know, appreciate that people are going to be there with all different affordability ranges. These are so romantic together, just like a stretchy like that, aren't they? Just think about wearing a beautiful peach or pink dress with these just to lift. Isn't this beautiful? What a gorgeous strand. Now, I do think we're going to head for another sellout on these. They're brand spanking new. You've never seen them before. We've got a big carat weight. We've got a lot of craftsmanship that have gone into each one, because these are hand carved. 14 millimeters, and they are a genuine gemstone, hand carved, full strand for £8.95. Ridiculous. Now, Deanna's just saying that price tag is for today only. We shouldn't really have gone that low, but they are brand new, and the last strand did sell out. So here's another opportunity to offer you a strand for ridiculously low. We offered you the same price tag actually as our early bird, which we weren't planning on doing. But you know what? We sold out of the early bird so quickly, and so many of you were disappointed. Here's another opportunity to get the same cut, the same size. Maybe add this with your white quartz that you bought earlier for £8.95. You're absolutely buzzing on the phone lines, 0800 644 655. And do come shopping with us online, but please make sure you check out your baskets this morning, all the W's at jewellerymaker.com. £8.95. You have to have these in your stash. I am encouraging you to multi-buy on this one because this is a limited edition strand, and if this is a strand that you can see yourself using in so many different ways, and you need to be on the phone lines, £8.95, and you need to be bulk buying, £8.95, a 30-day money back guarantee. Use your debit card or your credit card, and they've gone, they've sold out. Well done to everybody that got theirs. If you're on the phone lines, please stay where you are, okay? There are more people on the lines than there are strands available, and if you are buying on the line, you need to have checked out your basket, otherwise we cannot guarantee that you've been successful on that one. Now, don't forget, we have got our Madagascan rose quartz coming up for you. This is an absolute jewellery making exclusive. Please stay on the phone lines if you're queuing for the aventurine roses. You need to stay where you are. Don't hang up the phone lines. Have a look. Aren't they gorgeous? There's a 3-minute queue on the phone lines. We're doing our best to allocate everybody that's on there a strand, but at the moment there are more people on the phone lines than there were strands. So if you're online, you need to be checking out quick. Right, we've got another 3-strand pack for you. Deep, rich colours. So absolutely Christmas colours. Definitely a party pack, I think. You've got double drilled black onyx, another stash builder. So by stash builder, I mean a gemstone that will go with anything. Doesn't matter what you put with it, it will go. They're gorgeous. Have a look. What about in between? What about putting 2 of those gorgeous roses? You could strand them off, couldn't you? With those, what a beautiful combination. Now you've got your hematites in that fab shape. Now these look great if you put them together, put them base to base, you get a really nice look. Now look at this red tiger's eye, it's just incredible. The quality is outstanding, and you can see that, can't you? These are very deep, rich colours. So if you've done your fresh colours and you're thinking to yourself, you want some depth, you want some richness, there's absolutely a 3-strand pack that you want to get in your collection. And I do think it's nice, isn't it, Gemma, to have all of the different colours when you display your jewellery, because you've got to appeal to everybody.
Yeah, you have. You've got to have a bit of everything.
And those deep, rich colours, do you find them more popular in the winter time? People go for the deeper colours?
Yeah, I think so. I think, and also depending where you sell. So if you're going to do community centres, church hall, your audience is slightly older usually, and I think they tend to go with the more muted, more autumnal colours as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's age and where you sell it, but you need a range.
I do think actually quite a few of you designers have been saying that your designs would depend on your audience, it would depend on your surroundings, you know.
Yeah.
You're never going to get £50 for one piece of jewellery if you're selling it at a school fete or something like that. But if you're going to a jewellery party or you're going somewhere, because you know where we're from, at the racecourse in Cheltenham, they have the Gem and Rock show, and that's where you will get your money for those extravagant pieces. Also things like we have, I don't know if you've ever been to Sudeley Castle, we have a big fair there as well, and that's where you will get your customers that are willing to spend a lot more money. I think it completely depends on where you're selling your jewellery, doesn't it?
It does.
And you've got to think about that before you go. You've got to be so clued up on who's coming, who you're selling to, haven't you?
Yeah, what the budget's going to be for each person. Yeah, you've got it, because people want to be able to take something away with them. Yeah, so that's why they're going. That's why they're visiting these places. You've got to be able to provide that for them. So, a range of colours, and the hematite always gets people talking. And they, people like it. They recognise it. Yeah. And they like the weight of it and the feel of it.
But it's been used for medicinal reasons as well, hematite, hasn't it? Because it's said to help boost the circulation.
Circulation, a lot like, because it's magnetic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that when demagnetised, or is that They are. They're demagnetized.
I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I know a lot of the ones that we sell here are demagnetized.
Sometimes I still feel a little bit of a pull to get because they do tend to. Yeah, no, it is demagnetized, I think.
Yeah.
I love these shapes as well. Now, what would you do? I don't know if you can see that from there.
I can't see
They're
the
almost
shape.
like squished pepper pots. Kind of like chess pieces.
Quite oriental looking, aren't they?
They are
Like the
orient-
pillars
yeah,
on temples.
Kind of Japanese
yeah.
looking, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, the pagodas that you said. Yeah.
What did you say, Jack?
Pagoda.
Pagodas.
Well done, Jack.
They sparkle from here. You know, they're really sparkling.
They do, don't they? And I don't think you can see that on camera a lot often. And it's nice to have that sparkle from the hematite with the red tigers. I love red tiger's eye.
Yeah, red tiger's eye is gorgeous, and people don't know there's red tiger's eye, so it's a nice talking point. You know, you can start talking to people about it. Everybody knows tiger's eye, but not necessarily
Red
or green or the other colours we.
It's quite hard to get hold of red tiger's eye.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Definitely.
gorgeous?
It's just dynamic, because it's got a nice, you know,
It's
the
really
chatoyancy
rich.
is lovely.
Yeah, the chatoyancy is excellent. It's a very good quality strand.
Yeah.
It's fab, isn't it?
It is.
FSG
lovely.
C70 is your item code. You've got to get on the phone lines for this. Black onyx is a staple gemstone. Everybody knows and appreciates black onyx. Brand new in today for $17.95. You've got 3 prestigious gemstones. That's less than $6.95 a strand. You've got to be really quick though, because we are limited on this one. A 3-strand pack of hematite, black onyx and red tiger's eye. It's absolutely gorgeous and ready for you to add to those richer pieces that you want to create. At $17.95, you really have a wonderful opportunity to do so. FSG C70 is your item code, 0800 644 655. Be as quick as you can in grabbing this one. Isn't it gorgeous? It's just beautiful. Stay where you are. Now I'm just going to draw your attention again. People are asking to see, and don't worry, we will show you in more detail in just a bit. Gemma's incredible creation that she put together using the next kit. Look at this design. To say that it's outstanding is a major understatement. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just breathtaking, isn't it? Now look, if you're just getting into using your beading wire, then there is, wow, a simple version. Now that is just so something I would wear in the winter time.
Yeah,
over the top.
It's lovely. It's easy to wear. It's one of those ones that you'll put on day after day. You know, some things you wear now and again, and some things you wear every day.
Yeah.
You can wear them to work. You wear them picking the kids up from school. I think that's one of those, but it makes a statement as well.
It does. It's got that design element to it, like you've made an effort.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, it's important to do that now. Gorgeous pieces of jewellery, both from the same kit. That's coming up next for you. Now, I have got for you a brand new strand. We had a package in I think it was last week before, a package in with some 100% pure turquoise. We only had a handful of strands. Often we get stabilised turquoise, which I love. It's gorgeous. It's a privilege to have stabilised turquoise, but to have 100% pure turquoise is an absolute rarity, and it is just breathtaking. Slip through the net of the designers. We bring you this very exclusive strand, one of our last strands of 100% natural turquoise. Gorgeous. Now, people are just asking to see that hematite kit again. I'm going to show you again for $17.95. The hematite, the tiger's eye, and the black onyx. You weren't done looking at it, so I'm going to show it to you one more time. Have a little look. So let's see. You've got the hematite pagodas. You've got the red tiger's eye, and you've got the double drilled black onyx. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Now let me refresh your memory that we do have some Madagascan rose quartz coming up in today's show. Do you know the sparkle that comes from within these wonderful gemstones? This is an exclusive, a Jewellery Maker exclusive, a TV exclusive for these incredible gemstones. Madagascan rose quartz is regarded as the finest rose quartz by most of the top jewelers, the top designers, and we are absolutely privileged to have the opportunity to bring it to you today. So do sit tight for that one. Now, without further ado, we're going to bring you the next gorgeous kit, which is so many of you. Oh, we're not doing that yet. Oh, I've got one more thing to show you, says Deanna. Wait there. Jack's just getting it for me. What you got for me, Jacket? Now, let me show you, while Jack's doing that, the next strand of rose quartz. Have a look. We've seen the other two strands of aventurine white quartz. This is a gorgeous rose quartz strand, hand carved, and they're coming up for you very shortly. Jack's apparently got something very special to show me now. Let's have a look, Jack. Thanks, Babbers. Autumn flowers, look at this. Now we are into our, we saw the leaves, didn't we, last week. They came in and they went in a flash. Have a look. Again, hand carved. These are beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're stunning. Look at those.
They're beautiful.
Think about that. Again, what about autumn weddings and things? Do you ever do any jewellery for autumn weddings?
Oh yeah, and you know, oranges. In fact, yesterday I'm doing my cousin's tiara and bridesmaid jewellery, and she's having very autumn colours, so the reds and the oranges and the, you know, dark greens. It's going to be beautiful.
Stunning. I love it. And on your, when you look at a gemstone like this, because you've got the flowers, they just feel so much more romantic.
Yeah, and the work's done for you as well. You know, you've got that extra element, that design element, without the effort of creating your own flower shapes. Or
I love that. Yeah, just use one gemstone instead of having to use quite a few in your stash. White quartz again. I mean, there's a tiara, there's a fascinator right there, isn't there, with those two wonderful gemstones. Now, you've also got a solid sterling silver pendant, and there's a real winter rose feeling about that, isn't there? Isn't that beautiful? So it's got the loophole at the top. You can use that in so many different ways, and to have that element of solid sterling silver is again just going to add so much. Now, I've got some twisted crimp beads. I wouldn't ever flatten these down. I saw these last week. I love them. Have you seen these? They're diamond cut crimp beads. They're gorgeous.
yeah, I've never worked with them, but I've seen them. But you wouldn't want to flatten them, would you?
Never.
Use them
in a
as
month
spaces.
of Sundays.
Yeah.
Would I want to do that? Gorgeous. Now you also get with this kit, and I love these. Look at this bow box. Isn't it gorgeous? So beautiful. You get two of those. I want one of these. You get two of those. I just think they look so pretty. Aren't they beautiful? So you get 160 carats of your carnelian, 5 flower petal beads, 5 petal flower beads. Do you know what I like inside these boxes? You've got the silk pillow. You can make some really, really stunning pieces. Aren't those gorgeous? You got the solid sterling silver flower as well. Autumn flowers, just beautiful. Brand new in today. And you've got the silver spacer beads as well. The crimp beads. Well, I'm calling them spacer beads because I'm not ever going to crimp on those. How many of the crimp beads do we get? 20 of them. And you've got your flower carved pendant. It's 30 mils. We're going to give you a wicked price tag. It's all about the autumn today here at Jewellery Maker. Autumn flowers for $19.95. You've got all of this silver, you've got the 2 gift boxes, and just think that one strand of carnelian, don't you think that's worth £20? They're hand carved. I think we're going too low on these hand carved. Just think about the craftsmanship. Look together, they are just stunning. Think about how much jewellery you're going to get out of this. How gorgeous, just a pair of drop earrings in silver. And you've made your money up, haven't you, with those carvings? They're beautiful. Think about wire wrapping with them. Think about autumn weddings. Think about your autumn collections. And I know a lot of you are working towards Christmas already. For £19.95, HPG C54 is your item code. And you have got such an amazing array of gemstones. £19.95, 0800 644 655. You're on the phone lines for this. There is a queue. Please make sure you stay where you are. If you're calling from your home phone number, it's a free phone number. If not, join us online, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Don't forget to check out your baskets. What an amazing price tag that you are getting for this gorgeous kit. Autumn flowers, just stunning, absolutely beautiful. What about putting these together with, oh my gosh, yes, with your early bird? How gorgeous are they all together? They're stunning, aren't they? Aren't they beautiful? Just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Stay where you are on those phone lines. They're gorgeous, aren't they? £19.95. Now it's time to give you, I know you're chomping at the bit, so I'm not going to make you wait any longer. First of all, I'm going to show you again how breathtaking this design is. Now, I'm not sure how you do all that spiraling. Maybe it's like how you do, is it like how you do the ribbons when you're doing a present?
Just run your thumb. You squeeze it hard through your thumbnail, you know, scrape your thumbnail across the thread.
It's fab. We're going to see
things.
We're going to see that in a sec. I love it. It's amazing. This is a breathtaking piece of jewellery that's been created using the next kit. Now also, oh, do you know what? Deanna's just saying, actually, let's do the manic. Okay, she's going to tease you with that kit for even longer. How mean is she? Let's give you the twisted faceted drops. Now, if you bought earlier, do you remember that 3-strand pack? Have we got that? You know, with the stem we haven't got the, with the stem gemstones we gave you. These would be perfect. I think because you can create a massive flower with these, can't you, Gemma?
Yeah.
A big, bold flower.
In fact, we've got something on the Wall of Fame that we, you know, she's done a very similar
yes
effect.
We have something on the Wall of Fame, actually. Can I have a look at that? Would you mind? Thanks, babes. Now, on our Wall of Fame, actually, Gemma and I were just looking at this. We've got a bracelet that has created flowers out of shell pearl. They're beautiful, aren't they? Now you can create that with these gorgeous gemstones. Now what I want you to do is think about, thanks Gemma, thanks Claire as well, is think about with the 3-strand pack that you bought from earlier, how wonderful these would be at the base, and then to create a big flower. How stunning would that be? Absolutely breathtaking. Now it would be an expensive piece of jewellery you'd be creating because you're using what's said to be the world's finest rose quartz. This is a Jewellery Maker exclusive. We have never, ever had the privilege, the absolute joy to bring you what is said in the industry to be the world's most outstanding rose quartz. This is Madagascan rose quartz. This is what you'll see in the Klumberg collection. This is what you'll see in the Picasso collection. This is the rose quartz you will see when you're looking at the rose quartz at Cartier. This is the rose quartz you'll see in all those Bond Street jewelers. The colour is absolutely breathtaking. Now, Gemma, we've never seen such colour in rose quartz. Gorgeous, isn't it?
It is gorgeous, and just seeing it next to the Smoky quartz as well, that was lovely from the early bird.
Really rich.
It's beautiful, it's really clear, and it's almost got a like a mother of pearl look from here. I've got that sort of lovely mother of pearl sheen.
I was thinking the same. Inside this gemstone, there seems to be a sparkle that I've never seen. I'm not sure if you can get it. There's a sparkle from within this gemstone. There, you can see it. Isn't it wonderful? absolutely striking. The clarity is exceptional. The quality is outstanding. World renowned to be the finest rose quartz that your money can buy. This is Madagascan rose quartz, the twisted faceted drops that are a big 25 by 18 millimeters. You've got 310 carats and they are absolutely outstandingly beautiful. 0800 644 655 is the number that you need to be calling. EQK Y93. Look at that soft rose petal pink and get yourself on the phone lines. Brand new in today. 0800 644 655. You're on the phone lines for this already. Remember, this is a very, very limited edition strand, and if you want it in your life, you've got to be quick. Because we're giving you this strand at just £16.95. We should never give it you for under £30. This really is an opportunity. If you've got any moonstone, if you've got any aquamarine, you want to twin it with that, because you are going to create some of your most prestigious pieces. Have a look. We could be selling you these in independent pendants and giving you a price tag of about £10 per pendant. We're giving you a whole strand at £16.95. Now, we can't ever promise that we're going to get this strand in again. I can't ever promise that we're going to get any batch of Madagascar rose quartz, but I can tell you that it looks like this strand is going to sell out within the next couple of minutes. There are lots of you on the phone lines for this. We're trying to get those queues down as quickly as we can. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number to be calling. Please make sure you check out your baskets online, because I can't promise now that there's enough to go around, and we do not keep items in your basket anymore. At £16.95, you need to check out your baskets. There are lots of people with this in your basket, and it will get taken out if somebody from the phone lines wants it. You've got to be quick. It looks like this one's going to sell out at £16.95. You really have got yourself a deal. If you're on the phone line, stay where you are. If you've got this on your basket in the website, you need to check it out. We are dangerously close to a sellout on this one. It's brand new in today. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not going to... Well done to everyone. There are very... How many have we got left, Deanna? Loads of you. They're going really fast, so Deanna's just trying to update her system. I'll keep you posted. I love the name of this kit, Sumptuous Plum. Have a look at our Sumptuous Plum. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, you've seen the outstanding designs that Gemma has created with this, and I'll tell you, you've also got one of the world's finest strands of amethyst in here. Straight away you can tell. Have a look at this amethyst. Isn't it gorgeous? That is Zambian amethyst. And straight away you can tell that's Zambian amethyst. Have you ever worked with Zambian amethyst previously, Gemma?
Yeah.
It's the best, isn't it?
It is the best, yeah. It's most intense colour. It's lovely.
And you can tell it straight away. Zambian amethyst is so different to any other amethyst. Its richness of colour is just what takes your breath away, isn't it?
Yeah, and somehow it seems denser. I don't know quite what I mean, but it seems, I don't know.
It's more of a solid colour, I suppose, that's why.
Yeah, it's a lovely colour.
And I think it's because it probably adds a much more striking look. I mean, all amethyst is beautiful, but Zambian amethyst does appear so rich. I suppose it makes your jewellery, it lifts your jewellery in a certain way, and it does make it look a lot more gemstone heavy.
Yeah.
The shell pearl again, and I love faceted shell pearl because you get the pearlescence, but you also get the sparkle. And what a stunning strand of fluorite. You've got the purple and the green and the blue in there, so rainbow fluorite strand. Look at the clarity. Isn't this stunning? 330 carats in your fluorite. You have got 8mm purple faceted rounds. I don't have a carat weight for those. And you've got your shell faceted rounds at 12mm. Now, don't forget, there are two very special elements to this kit. Number one is the Zambian amethyst, which is the richest amethyst money can buy. Look at these faceted apple drops. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. They're 8x8. Now, the other exceptional thing about this kit is that you have solid sterling silver again. Solid sterling silver, 10 head pins, 10 eye pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks, 3 open jump rings on a 5mm, 3 on an 8, and 3 spring lock bolt ring clasps, which you can't see. Oh yeah, you can. You can. You just can't see the split rings. The shell pearl, deep and intense. And the fluorite in there again. With the purples, you've got a real sense of absolute luxury. That deep Cadbury purple is an absolute favourite to anybody in the party season, and it's a gemstone we wear out, and it's a colour we wear out in the evening, isn't it, Gemma? I think everybody loves purple.
Yeah, it's a big colour this season as well, and it's instantly recognisable. So.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good stone.
Nice and velvety altogether, these colours.
Yeah.
I love this kit. Now, we're going to go over to Gemma as quickly as we can, because I know you're heavily inspired by her designs. Have a look again at this amazing necklace that's been created. You almost want to get some skin under there. I wish I was wearing a droop neck dress. I love this. I think it's, do you know, you're getting a real sparkle from inside the fluorite as well. Isn't that breathtaking? Just gorgeous, isn't it outstanding? And then with the shell pearl, have a look on the white bust. Again, a really amazing play of use of beading wire. Now you get 50 meters of that beading wire. It's gorgeous, isn't it? 0800 644 655, your Sumptuous plum kit. With Zambian amethyst and solid sterling silver, we're going to show you how to create the most amazing pieces of jewellery. And by the way, that's not everything that Gemma's made. Are you ready? Because each piece is outstanding. 46 pieces of solid sterling silver. You've got to have this kit. It's brand new in today, and it's going at £27.95. Just remember, you've got Zambian amethyst and solid sterling silver in this kit. What a wonderful, wonderful, rich, warm, gorgeous array of colours that you're getting. Those deep purples and then freshened up by that fluorite strand. XCGC88 is your item code. And again, let's think about, you know, Gemma was talking to us about her price tags. £28 again for something like this, or would you go a little bit more expensive? You got Zambian amethyst in there.
No, I really don't know. I haven't even thought about pricing that one. I mean, it's not gem heavy, but it's sort of labour intensive with the pattern, so I don't know.
Would you go about 30 quid?
Probably around there, yeah.
About £30. So you think anything after this one piece of jewellery is a profit? Well, Gemma's made loads. Let's get on over to her and have a look. Gorgeous jewellery. For £27.95, you get loads in this kit. Do you need me to bring anything over? Have you got enough over there?
Yeah, I've got everything I need.
Okie dokes. I'm going to bring these gorgeous designs over. And you know, Gemma, I just love this kit because of the richness of the purples. And I think this is a colour that everybody likes to wear, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was the first piece?
The first piece I made, I think, was this one I haven't seen yet. It's,
I just love it. I love it. It's beautiful.
Those pear apples, the little faceted apples of the amethyst, are so nice. They're really versatile. They make nice little drops. You can pop them next to a round and use them as a round, or you can use them as petals because they're slightly fluted and wider at one end and tapered in.
Little apples.
They'll make flowers as well.
I love that.
So yeah, we've got tassels, flowers, and beading on there.
I love that you use your beading wire in such amazing ways. Now, did you use it with a gizmo here?
Yeah, it's I've gizmoed the beading wire, and
you've done it here as well.
Yeah, this is.
I didn't know you could gizmo beading wire.
No, but I do try and do something new with the wire every time I come on, which is getting more and more difficult. But yeah, I gizmoed it because I thought I'd just see what it was like, and it works.
And it stayed in shape?
It works, it stays in shape. You've got to be careful with it, getting it on and off the mandrel, but yeah, it does work. I
love, in between, all that texture that you've added.
Yeah, and again, that's beading thread. You get so much, you know,
you've got to use it.
You won't use your reel doing even all the...
Really? Even all of this?
I've done there, no.
Really?
No, I haven't used it all.
And it's primarily your beading wire that you've used, your beading thread that you've used on every piece, haven't you?
You really stretch it out. So I never use a single strand of beading wire when I bead it. You know, when I make a necklace.
You've used loads, and even here you've got loads of threads in here.
Yeah.
Isn't this amazing? Isn't it beautiful? Now you're going to show us a couple of techniques with this kit.
Yeah, I'm just preparing.
Which one are we going
now.
with?
Well, Deanna thought, as everybody would like to see something from this one. Now,
let me pop this here
Yeah.
and show you. This is the most amazing design.
you see it on there.
Isn't it beautiful? Isn't
Yeah.
that breathtaking?
I mean, it's right on. It's much nicer. It sits more like a collar, and collars are everywhere. I went in the high street shopping for the first time in a long
yeah,
time.
they are, aren't they? I noticed that
Collars
yesterday.
everywhere. You know,
Everywhere.
beaded collars.
I noticed that, yeah, you could buy just a collar,
You could buy
like
lace
the points,
collars,
and it's.
yeah.
I was like, okay, fine, because you can. And in all the magazines, it's saying, you know, you can take a plain T-shirt and make it into a little
a
shirt.
collar on, yeah.
Put a collar on, and it changes a dress. And this is the sort of thing that you can do, because I had to take my daughter shopping yesterday for her birthday. Never again. And we went to Birmingham Bullring, and obviously it's all fashion, 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 and you're just so inspired by everything. The jewellery out there is amazing. This is. Oh, now I actually think you're selling your stuff for a little bit too cheap, to be honest, because if we go into a high street, you know, if you go into Topshop or River Island or anywhere like that, I mean, they're not using genuine gemstones, and this would be at least 30 quid in there. You're using genuine gemstones. You could actually get a lot more for it, I think.
You probably could, and again, it depends where you're selling it.
Yeah.
And you know, it's got to also be relative to the rest of your jewellery. So
Yeah.
you know, there's got to be relativity as well. But this one, I just wanted to see if I could create a structural shape with beading thread, and you can, and it holds.
Absolutely can.
And it's also quite movable, so you know, depending on your neckline, you can twiddle these around and make them point in different directions. Taking you through the whole thing would be really difficult because it's organic, it grows with, you know, as you go along.
Yeah.
But I can show you how I've created a few of the pieces, and then you put it together a bit like a jigsaw. I created elements, laid them all out, and then thought, right, I'll just twist
Weave
those
them together.
weave
Because you
them
can
in.
bring the points together at any time, can't you?
Yeah. So
And you've done that, and you've done the same technique that you showed us last time, bringing the points together, using a head pin to wire wrap around those to secure them, and then a bit of beading glue again on the end.
No,
was
there's
it?
no
Or you didn't
glue.
put that?
I'll show you how I do those petals. What I'm doing here, if you can see, I'm just trying to get a basis to build on for us. If you can see here, I've used two plats as the base, and they are one slightly larger than the other to make like a bib shape. It didn't stay in a bib shape because I've wrapped and looped them, but they do give you, if we can see the back, they do sort of thread all the way through.
Oh yeah, you've got
and give you a strong
some fluidity
base
there, haven't
because
you? Yeah.
the little flowers are made separately and then tied on.
Oh.
So you can tie them on because the thread will tie and it will stay strong. And then if you want to secure it, use a bit of glue, tuck the ends in. So it's all tied at the back.
So intricate, and it's not that gem heavy, but it's a massive look. You haven't used a lot of your gemstones on there, have you?
No, that's right. And if you've got the coloured beading thread, I can imagine that would look really lovely with different coloured threads.
So many of our kits have come with, so I'm sure quite a lot of you have got a lot of coloured beading thread. I love it with the stainless steel though.
Yeah.
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah,
it's beautiful,
nice.
absolutely beautiful. You could wear something like this with a white shirt and jeans, really,
Yeah.
to go out for a special lunch that you don't want to go mad dressing up for, but you want to put something on that makes you look like you've made a real effort.
Yeah.
Or you could wear this to a ball. You know, it's got that versatility about it. It's amazing, it's beautiful.
Yeah, yes, it is versatile. It does sit lovely. It is a shame we haven't got the right clothes.
I know,
on
I nearly put on a tiny little dress this morning. I looked out of my window and thought, it's winter. I'm going back in a bit of a winter dress
supposed
on.
to be lovely today.
I know, it's typical, isn't it, eh? Typical.
Anyway.
I'm going to pop this back on the mannequin because a lot of you are asking to see it. Have a look. Do you need it though to see?
No.
Yeah, you might need it.
It's nice to point to as I.
Okay, I'll just let you have a quick look and then maybe you can take a grab. That's what we'll do. They're going to take a grab of it and then I'll give it you back.
Okay.
Just thought you're going to need that, aren't you? Have you got it, Babs? Yeah, he's got it. He's grabbed it.
Okay.
Good old Tom.
Right.
Young Tom. Young Tom.
Right. So to make the petals, the petal shape, take a long length of beading thread. I've got about, I don't know, you'll need about 1 metre. And then wrap round, I've used 3 fingers here, just wrap round 3 fingers. Are you doing it
I'm just
too?
undoing them for you.
Oh no, I won't need any beads. I'm not going to show
fine.
the flowers.
Right, okay, cool.
Right, so wrap around your fingers, however many times you want really. Okay, so now I've just got a loop, a circle, and you don't want any of the ends sticking out. So what I do is I take the circle to a point, pinch it.
So giving it a little oh, I see.
So you just pinch it, and because it's wire, it does stay. And then when I was doing this, all I did to keep it in shape before I put it together. Yeah, always go for more than you need. You can always cut it off, but you can't add it in. So just to keep it together, what I did is I just tied a bit of beading thread around the loop. So then I could lay out my design before I stitched it all together then. So I just tie it up.
And you'll keep that on there now, will you?
No, I'll cut that. That will be cut off. It's just temporary, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
So it just keeps it all
together. Nicely in place, doesn't it?
But you know, if I'd have expanded on the design, I might have just fanned those out.
Yeah, just from a simple pinch.
Yeah, you can just fan them out, and you've got a nice design there. But to keep them together, and also just adding in that bit of silver work, I used a head pin, so keep them pinched.
Oh, I see what you've done. Yeah.
And put the ball end to the end, and that's going to be our little drop, like a little droplet of water falling, or dew falling off a leaf.
Gives it a nice little bit of weight as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And then pinch them together and wrap. I mean, your wrap doesn't need to be too tight because the pinch does sort of hold its shape. This sort of just keeps it tight.
Gives it a nice element of silver, a flash of solid sterling silver. And you can say then, you know, there are silver elements to this design.
Right, it's got silver clasp, silver parts to it. And also because it's silver, it's so soft and easy to work with, you know. And so I'm doing that purely with my fingers. If you're using a plated wire.
I've noticed you do use your fingers quite a lot.
With silver, I don't feel I need to use the pliers quite so much. And then I've just pulled it down to the tip. And just, you can put a little wiggle on the end of your wire if you want. So there's one leaf. So that's how you make the leaf elements. Okay.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
So I've got my...
And you've plaited it again, which is a great look.
I've plaited it. It gives it a bit of weight, and also...
The look of chain.
Yeah, the look of chain, that's it. And then what I did is I made lots of these elements and just laid them on.
Afterwards.
Laid them on and used the ends from the back of your flower, because when you make your flower, which there are tutorials on the website, on the Gem website, I think, for the flowers.
Yes, there are.
You'll have 2 threads, and you can use those threads to intertwine, wrap in and out, and the excess threads you can see are just made into curls.
I love it. How did you do that? Can you show us how you make a curl?
Yeah. So you've got your piece of thread.
Yeah.
Literally hold it between your index finger and your thumb. And if you've got a nail, if you've got a thumbnail, just pull it tight.
If not, what can you use, a knife or something?
You can probably use your pliers. I'll have a go. So hold it tight and just pull it through.
Wow!
And curl. The harder and tighter you pull it, the tighter your curl will be.
So just like doing it when you're doing a parcel?
Yeah, that's it. Let's see if it works with the pliers. I think it does. So let's take our flat nose pliers. I'll try these. And you've got sort of an edge on the one side.
Anything with an edge?
Anything with an edge, and just pull it through. So that's quite a loose curl. You pull it again. I'm taking the shape.
And it's quite soft, so you're not going to hurt your fingers on it, are you?
No.
Because it is really soft, our beading wire.
It is. It's soft, yeah. And it's quite silky to feel.
Yeah,
really.
it's got a silky coating to it.
So there you go. You've got this element you can add in. And I did just literally use the ends of the beading ends that I left from the flowers to weave them in. The nice thing about having a plaited cord as well is you can actually weave into the plait itself.
Yeah, through the holes.
So weave it in through the holes and go round. You know, take it just through the plait.
What do you do with the ends then? Then just continue to use it until the end disappears?
You can keep through until the end disappears and tuck it in somewhere, or you can tie it. So you can tie it to a piece of your beading thread and then curl it. at the end just to make a feature of it. And that's really how the curls appeared, because I needed to use
what
them.
you're going to do.
And how, you know, so you've got this. If you can see, it looks quite sort of, with these curls in a way you can't really see, but this was nice on its own. So I've got the braid here, and if you just loop it, if you just loop it in certain ways, and I just sort of...
Will it stay? It's like, oh, you're going to tie it together.
So you've got a nice little, I mean, that was quite, I had it just like that on one side.
Gorgeous.
You have to secure it with bits of beading thread. If I can hold it. Oh, can you see?
Yeah.
I mean, that's quite a nice feature. Just pop a little flower on there, or thread. Yeah, and you'll find a way of keeping it together. It's problem solving.
Like a pretzel shape.
Yeah, just you can keep looping. Make some nice little patterns. You know, you could do a whole necklace just like that, actually, with just your beading thread. There's so much you can do with it if you just give it a little bit of time and have a play with it.
I love this kit. For $27.95, I think you're getting such an amazing value, aren't you?
Yeah, I'd love to see people's takes on it as well, so, because I'm sure everybody has to go.
Please send them to the Wall of Fame.
Send them in.
Please.
Put
to
them
have
on
a
my
look
wall
at this.
as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I love seeing them.
I love these designs. They're just fantastic and so massively inspiring. If you love this kit and you want to work with some Zambian amethyst together, all those rich purples, and just using the shell pearl and all that beading thread again. How did you do that?
Well, this one I actually used glue. What I did is I did the coils last. This gizmo coil that goes around the neck. I did that last, but I threaded a pearl on, and then threaded an extra piece of wire sort of into the pearl and glued it.
Right.
And then wrapped and wrapped and wrapped haphazardly. It gets really scruffy, and then when you push the other pearl on, it seems to make it all
bunches
work.
it up.
Yeah, it works. And then glue that pearl in place, because you do need something for it to hit against.
Yeah.
And also you get lots of ends, because there's about 50 centimetres of wire in each of those.
Ah.
30 to 50
That's how much
centimetres.
wire you get, so much of it.
Yeah.
And did you tuck the ends into the hole?
I tucked the ends into the bead and glued it.
Right, so they didn't slip back out again?
No, because they will unravel, because they're not tightly.
Yeah.
So they'll unravel if you don't glue them.
Okay. I
And
love
think
that look.
It'd be really difficult to work with 50 metres on one thread, otherwise you could do it, but
yeah,
you know, it would take you forever. In fact, it takes a long time, that, because...
Does it? A lot of wrapping.
Yeah.
But again, you've only used a few, probably about a quarter of your strand.
That's it.
You get loads left. Did you have any gemstones left over?
No, I used every single one.
Everything. But I do think, again, this is another opportunity. I'll just pop that back on there for you all to see. Displaying this jewellery, you can make a big profit. Think about your profit margins now with this one piece of exquisite jewellery. Think about who you're selling to. Think about the price tags that you're going to put on things. £27.95. I think at £30 for this amazing design, I mean, if I saw that, I'd be like, I'm buying that. That's well low in price.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that low in price. It's gorgeous. Look at it. £27.95 is your price tag for this amazingly beautiful kit. And don't forget, you've got solid sterling silver pieces in this kit, and you've got the Zambian amethyst as well as the fluorite and the shell pearl. Now look at all of those rich, wonderful colours. Don't go anywhere, because as inspired as we all are, it's time to waff. You got some bright, bold ones there. I love them. Go for it.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
352, beautiful turquoise colour there. It's from June, and she says, "Hi to you all. This is my second Wall of Fame entry. Hope you like it. They are made up of Amazonite, white Chinese, faceted jade, and sterling silver beads. I was wanting them for my holidays, but I was too late with the order. Now I have a tan. They were well worth the wait. So yeah, but they look lovely with a tan. As they just seem to stand out more. I watch Jewellery Maker every day and think you're all a little crazy, but love you all the same. Everything is such an inspiration, and now I have just started with the gizmo. Hope I win, as I need more wire and gems. Love, June.
Yay! It's gorgeous. I love those colours.
Lovely.
Look at this. Those gemstones are amazing. What are they, Shell?
They look like some painted. Maybe
How
she's painted them.
No, number 350 is from Carol Fox, and she says, "Hi to everyone at Jewellery Maker. Here is my entry for this week's WOF. It's my first attempt at making a flower. Really? It's amazing. I've used the printed shell and grey shell pearls from JM. I think I may have made them a bit tight, so I think I may have to remake it again. No, it looks amazing. I like it like that because it looks more organic. Leaving a little more space between the petals. What do you think? I think it looks more organic when they're like that. It looks like it's just about to bloom. I like it. What do you think?
3D, yeah. They're coming out.
Do you think keep it like that?
I like them. I like them like that.
Me too. Don't change it, Carol. I will send my next attempt in if it works out better from Carol. Carol is perfect. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 350. Well done, Carol.
Lovely. Right, 353. Got some red gizmo work, which we've got coming up later as well. So, hi to everyone at JM. This is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. I've used red magnesite cuboids and cracked quartz, puffy ovals from JM, all from JM. For the wire work on this design, I have used 0.8 mil, and I hope you like it. We do. Love the show, and it's great to have designers on the Late Show. From Christine in Leicester.
Thank you, Christine.
Gorgeous, Christine. I love the plait. So that really.
I mean, I like that you've got the two features there, ready for the Christmas period.
Very nice.
Now, I grabbed this earlier. I absolutely love this bracelet. It's 351. I think it's beautiful. And we were talking in the break, and I said, I love that. I really love it. And then when we saw those flowers earlier, I was like, right, let's get that over here. It's from Alan Fox.
No,
That's two
Alan
Foxes.
Fox,
It's
yeah.
Alan. Oh, Alan, he's a pro. Good morning, all at JM. Here's my entry to this week's WOF. A simple daisy bracelet made with white shell for the petals, with really tiny pearls on the end. A simple. I think it's beautiful. It's from Alan Fox. I just think that is absolutely romantic and pretty, and you'd wear that to a wedding, wouldn't you?
Really gorgeous. Yeah.
I love it.
Lovely in your hair as well.
Lovely in your hair. Number 351. Now we're going to go to a very quick break. Do not go anywhere. The kit is selling out massively, so you need to be really, really quick on that one. We are going to. Can I just let you know how much of the Madagascan rose quartz do we have left? They've gone and sold out. So just to let you know, if you are, I'm sorry if you wanted those, they have gone and sold out. I've got another gorgeous strand to bring you. Don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making. Come and join gemologist and guest designer Hannah Oxbury for our bridal accessories workshop. During the course of the day, you will learn how to create bespoke bridal jewellery, including tiaras, fascinators and hair combs. The full course includes a bridal jewellery pack, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just £69.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Beading Projects Edition 2 DVD, full of handy hints and tips for all levels. Join our guest designer Linda as she takes you through her step-by-step instructions for 6 different projects, where you will learn a variety of skills and techniques. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
Welcome back. It's Tiger's Eye-tastic time. Have a look. And to have that rich, amazing gemstone in your collection for the winter, autumn period is a must-have. Now, we got 3 strands of different coloured Tiger's Eye. We have got a multi-strand. Look at that. With your greens and your navies, your deep blues, and your traditional coloured Tiger's Eye. How gorgeous is that? Beautiful, isn't it? You've also got your green Tiger's Eye. And your dark blue Tiger's Eye. All of that chatoyancy, all of that richness. This is definitely a winter must-have. Think about your Shambhala style bracelets. Have a look. We're going to give you an absolutely amazing deal on this. And Gemma, with Tiger's Eye, I know it's one of your favourite gemstones. When you see a plain round like this, what's your first train of thought? Where are you going to use it?
In weaves.
In weaves, every time?
Yeah, in weaves and as a centre when you make wheels. I do circles a lot, so they're great for either the outsides or the very middle of a circle.
Because they're so intense, you use them quite a lot in that.
Yeah.
And you've got a strand of green. Have a look. Look at that. Oh, I love that green. Yeah. You've got Christmas tree green there.
Yeah, the first time I used green was in when we used to do Chosen by You, and I just fell in love with it. It's gorgeous. With
the green Tiger's Eye?
Yeah.
Yeah, green's one of my favourite colours, so I'm always going to love it. But I think, you know, speaking to other designers, that it's the richness of the green in this Tiger's Eye, isn't it?
Yeah.
And think about this with gold.
It's gorgeous with gold, that's what I'm going to say. It just looks wonderful with gold or copper.
Gold and copper.
Copper and green is lovely.
We've had a lot of copper findings, actually.
Yeah.
Copper and green, gold and green, those warm elements together, ready for the winter.
Yeah, really lovely.
And it's a 3-strand pack. Tiger's Eye is something we've only just got back into stock as well, so if you are wanting it, you've got to be quick. It comes in and it flies out. Now we're going to give you a mega deal on this trio. Gorgeous Tiger's Eye. You've got 90 carats in the 6mm, 100 carats. Hang on, let me just have a look for you. You've got your green Tiger's Eye of 6mm. You've got your blue at 90 carats. And you've got your yellow, or your multi-strand, at 100 carats. These are slightly smaller, the blue. Yeah, so that's why you got 90 carats. Look, 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 look. Beautiful chatoyancy. 0800 644 655, all the W's.jewellerymaker.com. Deanna was just telling me in my ear, you are going to get the most amazing deal for 3 strands of Tiger's Eye, all impact gemstones going in your collection. Brand new, never seen before. FFG C86 going mega, mega low. This morning at £14.95 for all 3 strands. We easily see a strand of Tiger's Eye for £8 a strand, don't we? For all 3, you're getting them at £14.95. You don't have to choose. Look at the quality of this Tiger's Eye, it's outstanding. outstanding. Those deep greens are going to lend themselves in every single way to your Christmas collections. And I think they work really nicely with the yellow tiger's eye as well. We're giving that gold element. Think about it with your gold findings. Think about it with your copper findings. What a stunning combination. You can be really gem heavy with pieces, or you can use them sparingly. Use them in a weave, like Gemma's suggesting. Straight away, Gemma's saying in a weave straight away. £14.95 is such a wonderful price tag. FFG C86 is your item code, and they're brand spanking new in today. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. Hold those phone eyes, there are loads of you there. And if you don't want to get caught in a queue, come shopping with us online today. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee on absolutely everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. What a fantastic price tag for 3 strands of gorgeous tiger's eye. It's fabulous, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. Stay where you are, because if you're on the phones, you should have been successful. And do remember, you can't buy these outside of this pack. And they are brand new in today. You've never, ever, ever seen them before. Do you know what I'm thinking? Just a pair of drop earrings and you've made your money up. Just with one. Think about the earrings I'm wearing right now, because I've got some rounds kind of the same size at the base of those. That could easily be tiger's eye, couldn't it? How fab. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. FFG C86. Don't forget, these are genuine gemstones. I think your customers and clients are going to really, really appreciate that, aren't they? When you buy something that you know is quality, you don't mind spending that money on it, do you? Now I'm going to show you a strand of gorgeous turquoise that we've got. Now, we had a package a couple of weeks ago with 100% natural turquoise in it. These are the only plain rounds that came out of that package. And they're one of the biggest carat weights so far. I think this may actually be the last strand that we have to bring you of 100% pure turquoise. Now, the thing that I've noticed about this strand against any of the others is the colour is all one solid colour. They're beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely outstanding. And it's incredibly limited. Now I want to show you how gorgeous these are going to look with your early bird. The early bird all sold out, but I would be very tempted to twin these together. We've got the rose quartz version of this, of your early bird to bring you. These are the white quartz. Now those are stunning. They're beautiful together, aren't they? Absolute winning combination. And very super limited on that turquoise. Now, I've got another strand of Madagascan rose quartz to bring you. And these are massive, gorgeous gems. Look at that sparkle. They're coming up for you very shortly, about half an hour's time. And I've got a 3-strand pack. Have a look at this. 3 strands. You've got your green agate. You've got your aventurine. And you've got your ice white quartz. I like this a lot. So we saw a similar 3-strand pack, but these are different carat weights. And this time you've got your aventurine in there, and I really like the drums of aventurine. They're 8x6. They're pretty, aren't they? And again, actually, do you know what? I'd put all of these with your early bird. And I'd put all of these with your aventurine roses as well that we saw. Oh, they're beautiful together, aren't they? Aren't they gorgeous? Just stunning. Very romantic together. Think about this with your rose quartz as well, because you've got nice soft colours. They work together. The greens and the rose colours work together really well. Very, very, very romantic. Now have a look at the smoothness of these cabochon cuts, agates. They're beautifully smooth, wonderfully polished. Then look at the sparkle that comes from that ice white quartz. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? The aventurine drums, I love these colors. And you know what? You need all of these colors in your stash. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Are you ready? 0800 644 655 for all 3 strands. We're about to give you an amazing price tag. Are you ready? All the W's.jewellerymaker.com. If you're shopping with us online today, make sure you check out your baskets because I can't guarantee quantities online. Are you ready for a wonderful price tag? Are you ready to get yourself these beautiful fresh colors? New in today. For under £10 for all 3 strands. That is wicked, isn't it? £9.95. That's less than £4 per strand. You've got the ice white quartz. And don't forget, if you've got an open order, you've got 1 P&P all day long. £9.95 is your price tag. BWG C32 is your item code. Aventurine, green agate and clear quartz. All for under £10. I love the aventurine drums. I think that's a really nice size, isn't it? And of course, we all know the white quartz needs to be in your stash, and it's so sparkly. I love it. £9.95 is your price tag. Now, don't forget, there's a lot of brand new customers calling in today. It's wonderful to have you join us here at Jewellery Maker. Now, with your first order, we don't ever leave you short. If you're thinking to yourself, I want to get into this jewellery making, maybe you're into arts and crafts already, maybe you've been making cards and things like that, and you're thinking to yourself, jewellery's my thing. Maybe you've never ever been creative, then this really is a wonderful way to start a new hobby and do something maybe that could be the start of a brand new business. With your first order, you will get for free a Jewellery Maker tutorial DVD worth £4.95, a JM booklet, Create It, Wear It, Share It, a Get Started book showing you all of the basic techniques, and you will also get a JM Hub magazine. Now, if you're ordering this month, it will be Scotty, but actually it's the 1st of September actually, so you won't get this one. Who's on the front cover next time of this one? A gorgeous model, I'm being told. And so you get all of that free with your very first order. Now, what are we doing next? I want to show you. Let's do it now. Can we do it now? A wonderful strand of turquoise. There is a queue on the phone, so please bear with it. Now this turquoise strand, it's lush to have your company. This turquoise strand is probably one of our finest turquoise strands. We've been really excited actually the last couple of weeks because, well, it was about 10 days ago, not as much as 2 weeks, we got a package in, fresh package in with a couple of strands, a few strands of 100% natural turquoise. Now, this turquoise is such outstanding quality. We normally bring you turquoise, but it's stabilized turquoise, and actually probably about 90% of the world's turquoise jewelry has in fact stabilized turquoise in it. This is 100% natural, no stabilization, no heat treat, nothing, absolutely nothing. This is a highly coveted gemstone. We often bring you, don't we, turquoise colored gemstones, turquoise colored howlite, and it flies out. This is the real deal. December's birthstone along with zircon. This is a gemstone that you will see in many famous paintings. In fact, the colour turquoise is from this gemstone. It's a gemstone that was ground down, and you will see it in some of the world's most famous paintings, in the Gaudi, in pieces of fine art by Michelangelo, Picasso. This is a gemstone that you will see ground down in your Monets. There are so many pre-Raphaelites with this gemstone. This is a gemstone. This is a gemstone that will create a striking, dramatic effect straight away. It's a very important stone in India. It was associated with the kings of India. Deanna's just telling me right now. It's beautiful, isn't it? With whites. This is a gemstone that I think your customers love just as much as you do, because this is a gemstone, speaking to a lot of designers, they say to me, this is a gemstone that sells out straight away. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. Gemma, do you work with this gemstone a lot?
Yeah, turquoise. I love turquoise.
I love turquoise
I love
too.
putting it with red, coral.
Oh, do you know, I never thought of putting turquoise and red together. Of
Turquoise and
course
red.
that'll work well.
It's, in fact, my new range is all turquoise and red.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. Not necessarily pure turquoise as a good quality like that, but if I was making a ring, then I would probably use that, you know, a pure turquoise.
Yeah.
I think, and then you can, you know, put your price tag accordingly onto that. Just a single one. So 20, 30 rings in that strand, maybe.
At least there's loads.
Yeah.
Well, it depends how many turquoise you'd put in one ring, I suppose,
Yeah.
doesn't it? But this is pure turquoise, which is an absolute joy to work with, isn't
it's
it?
gorgeous.
It's a rarity.
I'm really inspired by, years and years ago I bought a book, probably when I was about 15, on Bedouin jewellery, and I think that started me being inspired by, you know, big bold pieces, and there's a lot of turquoise used in that.
In Bedouin jewellery.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, just beautiful. And if you do take your inspirations from Bedouin jewellery, then this is something that you'll be very much appreciating. Now, let's talk about price tags with this gemstone, because these are the only plain rounds we have. You're never going to get 100% pure turquoise for under 30, 40 pounds if you're shopping anywhere else outside of Jewellery Maker. I think, in fact, if you found it at that price tag, you'd be privileged. It's a gem. I mean, we all know it's really hard for you to get trade prices on gemstones. We give them to you here. If you were to go to the jewellery quarter, would it be a different story? I certainly don't think you'd be walking out with 100% pure turquoise for anywhere under £40. And if you did, that would be a deal, and you need to bulk buy. Now, this is a gemstone that we only have extremely limited quantities of. So if you want to work with pure turquoise, you need to be on the phone now. You need to be ready with it in your basket now. We have under 100 of these to go around, and it's a brand new strand. I will keep you updated on the repeats, but it is very likely that this strand sells out. They're the only plain rounds I can confirm now that we have in 100% pure turquoise. You need to get this in your life. 0800 644 655. Don't forget, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. While it's available, grab it. You've got 30 days to appreciate how beautiful, how stunning, how striking, how pure this strand is. We're not going to give you this strand for £39.95 today. We're going to give you an amazing deal next time you see it, if there is a next time, and I don't think that's likely. I think it'll probably sell out in this show. It could easily be anywhere in the region of £39.95. 110 carats of 100% pure turquoise. They're between 6 and 8 millimeters, and they're brand new in today, never been seen before, our only plain round in this gemstone. Are you ready? There are so many of you on the phone lines. Remember, they're brand new in today. We're going to give you your price tag. $29.95. Next time you see these, they could be £10 more expensive. And I do think if you're shopping and you find these for under £40 outside of Jewellery Maker, then you found yourself a bargain. At £29.95, we are giving you an absolute trade price for 100% pure turquoise, not stabilised turquoise, not turquoise coloured gemstone, anything. 100% pure turquoise. One of December's birthstones, so a great time to get it in now. £29.95. YAG P15, and we're extremely limited. 60% of the entire stock has now been allocated. Apparently, people are having problems putting this into their basket. We're just fixing that right now. £29. So it could, if you're on the phone lines, you've got an advantage right now. There are loads of you on the phone lines, and already most of our stock's gone on the phone lines. So are you fixing it right now? Deanna's fixing it, so keep trying. £29.95, 0800 644 655. There is a long queue on the phone lines. Please bear with it. We are trying to get to your phone, to your call as soon as we can. It's about a 5-minute wait on the phone lines right now. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number if you're calling for your landline. We're trying to fix the website lines. I know loads of you are going crazy for this. I'm just waiting to hear from Deanna to see whether you can put it in your baskets. She's nearly done it. Be about 2 seconds. She said £29.95 for 110 carats of turquoise. The plain rounds are between 6 and 8 mil. I know there's a massive queue on the phone lines. I'm so sorry. It's fixed now. You can put it in your basket. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. You can now shop online and put this in your basket online. You've got to check it out, otherwise you'll miss out though. £29.95. If you're going to put this with your early birds, you've got a wicked combination there. How stunning. How beautiful. They are online. You can do it now online. £29.95. You can now allocate these to your basket online. We've just fixed the problem online. Please make sure you check your baskets out though. £29.95. YAG P15, just to confirm. You can now put this on your baskets. I know I keep saying it, but people keep ringing in saying, I can't put it in my basket. You can put it in your basket now, don't worry. £29.95, those are very limited, mind you. Gorgeous. Right, let me show you our last strand of exclusive. We're having loads of phone calls about not being able to put it in your basket. You can now do it. Have a look at this Madagascan rose quartz. It has the most amazing inner schiller. Just gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Our finest strands of rose quartz. We only had 2 of them. Absolutely beautiful. It's coming up for you very soon. Please bear with the queues on the phone lines. Now don't forget we've got our rose quartz hand-carved hearts coming, hand-carved roses for you. Gorgeous, isn't it? So you can see that I'm showing you the Brazilian rose quartz. Have a look at the different tones next to our Madagascan. Now they're both beautiful. You can really appreciate the richness, can't you? And they're coming up for you very, very shortly. Now, I've got one more kit coming up for you very soon, and I've got another 3-strand pack coming up for you in just a sec. I'm just waiting for that. If you are on the phone lines for the turquoise, we're just checking the stock because it's dangerously limited. And there is a long queue on the phone lines. Right, I'm just going to give you a stock update on that one. Okay, we're really, 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 really limited. We're approaching single figures on that one. Please stay on the phone lines. I know there are queues. Right, I've got a gorgeous 3-strand pack to give you now, and I just got to say, look at these. PVGC05 is your item code. Have a look at these green aventurine hearts. I love these. Can you see those from there? Look at the luster.
Oh, they're really, are they flat?
They're flat hearts.
Oh, they're lovely. That are really nice.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Love them. And you've got your smoky quartz apples. Now those are good. Look at the sparkle, I love those. But watch this for drama. Unbelievable. Big, chunky, corner drilled squares of rainbow agate. I thought that was bronzite, actually.
I thought it was coffee jasper.
You thought it was coffee jasper? It's rainbow agate. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Big, chunky pieces. I love them. Well, I'd put all 3 of those together, would you?
Yeah, I think they would definitely work together. They're lovely. I love those big squares.
And me, and I think those flat hearts would work quite nicely over the top.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they? Because they're flat. They're gorgeous, I love them. Big, you could do a big chunky ring out of these, couldn't you? Mm. What would you do with those corner drilled squares?
How do you make nice pendants on a simple chain? It's, you know, one way, or yeah, use them just like you've got on your wrist there.
I like that because you've got quite a nice dimension.
Yeah, they're lovely.
That's a nice bracelet there, isn't it?
Yeah, combined with some gizmo coils for a, you know, for a simpler bracelet.
With some gold or some copper again. Nice and warm together, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and they make a nice asymmetric necklace too, so have sort of 3 together on one side and 1 together, split it up with nice chain. That would be nice.
Really, really stunning. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous together? I just love these. Smoky quartz, the gemstone we need in our stash. You know all the greats use this gemstone. Debbie Bolford's absolute favourite. This is a gemstone that will lend itself in 1,000,001 different ways. It's just super versatile. Cartier, Gucci, Chanel. We see all the big designers using smoky quartz. You get a cashmere richness from this gemstone. And it will go, it's great because it's a gemstone that will go with the likes of pearls, will go with the turquoise. In fact, it will really look striking with a turquoise. Have a look. That smoky quartz, oh, beautiful. What about these two together? They're stunning, aren't they? Absolutely stunning. You've got a pack of 3. The rainbow agate, the corner drill puffy squares are 25mm. You've got 460 carats. 60 carats of the green agate hearts, they're 6mm. 180 carats of smoky quartz faceted apples, 8x8mm. Get them in your life. 0800 644 655 or the W's. .jewellerymaker.com. PVGC05 is your item code. Brand new in today, 0800 644 655. Are you ready? For £18.95, you've got yourself an outstanding deal. For under £20, you get 3 big impact gemstones, all for under £20. 0800 644 655. Don't forget you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, and this 3-strand pack is brand spanking new in today. You have never ever seen it before. I love that you've got such big tables to work with the rainbow agate. I love the smoky quartz apples. I think they're a really nice shape to work with and so versatile. You can see the clarity is exceptional there as well, can't you? Great with that turquoise. The flat hearts are just stunning. All for under £20. Look at all the patterns that you see within each corner drilled square. Aren't they wonderful? What a great choice for your autumn collections. What a great choice for your winter collections as well. These are, and I think because you've got the freshness coming from the green agate. I thought those were aventurine actually, if I'm honest. They look like aventurine, the green agate hearts, don't they? They've got the clarity of aventurine, haven't they? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Great for wire wrapping those big corner drilled squares. I think, and it's not often we see a gemstone of that size, is it? Deanna was just saying, it's not often. They're gorgeous. Well done to everybody that's got theirs. Now, let's give you an update on the turquoise, people are asking. Very, very close to selling out. There is a queue on the phone lines for it still. So if you want that one, you need to snap it up quick. Yeah, there is a long queue on the phone lines. Please bear with it. Now I'm going to show you the rose quartz that we got coming up very, very soon. In fact, I'm going to show you both strands because I think you can get a clear... The what, sorry, darling? Yeah, the first one sold out. And what about the green aventurine? Is that the green aventurine version? Have we still got some of those left? I think those sold out too, didn't they? You've got the rose quartz carved roses. We've done the green ones and we've done the white ones. The green and the white have gone. Now I think these are so striking. Don't forget these are hand carved. Now here we can see the difference between traditional rose quartz and Madagascan rose quartz. Look at the richness of colour here. I mean, they're both beautiful, but you can see why this is so special, can't you? Because of that depth of colour. Just striking. So if you want to get hold of the Madagascan rose quartz, it is coming up very, very soon for you. Our last strand of the twisted petals did sell out. So that's coming up really soon. Right now I've got some beautiful bright blue banded agate. Have a look. Now I haven't got anything else on the table, Deanna, but Jenna was saying, show everybody what's coming up. I haven't got anything. Have a look at this blue banded agate. Gorgeous. Blue is a colour that is always in style. It's always in season. Deanna found this as one of our, she was looking for some bright blues, and this is one of the only strands she could find. Do you know what? This is going to go so nicely. And they're very Balearic together, aren't they? Do you know, oh, I love those together. Blues and turquoise together are stunning, aren't they? We've got a big quantity of these, so we're going to give you a fabulous deal. Gorgeous, aren't they? Gemma, with the blue gemstones, it's nice just to have that, because I think actually probably blue has got to be one of the most popular colours, hasn't it?
Yeah, and oddly enough, yesterday I did a party, a big party, and I had hardly any blue, and people were asking for it, and I was just thought, oh, how stupid of me not to put blue on, because it is, everybody likes blue.
They do.
You know, yeah, it's a lovely colour, and
I think it's it's a non-offensive colour that everybody likes.
Yeah, and I had sort of 2 blue pieces, that was it, and I couldn't believe it.
Did they sell straight away?
Yeah, they both sold.
How funny is that? And you were just kicking yourself because you didn't have enough blue.
Yeah.
We've been having lots of texting as well. If you want to get involved in our texts, do send us one in 60777 JM Studio followed by your message. Now we have got a few texts coming through for Gemma, just bigging you up, saying how inspirational you are, Gemma, which is true. Her designs are amazing, and isn't it nice that all of our different designers bring something else to the table? Now Gemma's got a workshop coming up on the 15th. 13th of September.
Yeah.
And that's on vintage jewellery.
Vintage, yeah, vintage inspired.
And so if you want to get involved in that, what's the price on that one, Deanna? Do you know? We will give you a day at JM Towers. You will get lunch, and you will get the whole day with Gemma talking you through how to create vintage inspired pieces. And the vintage look is a really big look at the moment.
It is, yeah.
Vintage shops are opening up left, right and centre. You know, because we're from the same neck of the woods. In Cirencester there are about 5 vintage shops. Yeah. In Cheltenham we've got we got 3 or 4 actually. A new one just opened.
Yeah.
In Gloucestershire it's massive. I obviously don't speak for where I live. Oh well, I know in Birmingham it's massive as well, because we work up here. London, obviously, we know it's a big looking vintage.
Yeah.
It's just a really great way of making money, and putting commissions in vintage stores is a good idea too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I've probably been invited to about 6 vintage fairs to do stands. I mean, I'm not doing them all obviously, but it's everybody's vintage at the moment.
I love it. So, it's such a nice. We're incorporating that into our homes, and it's all the shabby chic everywhere.
Yeah,
the Cath Kidston inspired looks.
That's it. And the thing about vintage is you can take inspiration from any era, because there's not really an end to it, is there?
You're so right.
It's lovely. It's lovely. So it's like everything is modern again.
I love that as well.
Whatever takes your fancy, really.
And you can bring in all the romantics of it as well. It's quite a romantic feel to a lot of the vintage pieces.
Well, we'll be doing a bit of wire work. I won't give too much away, but a bit of a wire work pin.
Yeah.
And also quite a very romantic necklace, then a vintage necklace. Yeah. 3 strands, so it'll be a nice workshop. I'm excited.
Love it, love it. So if you want to get involved, it's on the 13th of September. Give us a call and book through our call centre. Spaces are limited, so you do need to be quick. If you want to come and meet Gemma, and she's going to give you a full day's tutorial on how to create some of her wonderful pieces, and they will all be vintage inspired, then you can do so. We'll feed you, we'll give you a tour, we'll come in and meet you. I usually come in and steal the sweets and have a little chat with you and a little bit of a cup of tea or a coffee, and we are getting involved in quite a lot. If I'm on that day, I'll probably be in with you. That might put you off a little bit. Get yourself involved for some gorgeous blues. Like Gemma just said, she's just done a party, and she only bought 2 pieces of blue jewellery, blue-inspired jewellery, and everybody asked her for blue, and she was kicking herself. So if you want to get some blue in your collection, then this is the way of doing it. Have a look at this gorgeous strand. Blue banded agate with all those stripes And that wonderful colour. And actually, with this strand, you've got some of the softer sky blues, you've got some deep navies, and you've got some royal blues. So it's a great way of having one strand that gives you such an array of different blues. And there are literally hundreds of different blues, aren't there, that you can get. Have a look at this. Together, they are so gorgeous. Aren't they beautiful? Are we not doing this now, this agate? We're not doing it now. It's a special game coming up in a minute. We're going to give you a special price tag, says Deanna, and she's doing this. Special price. She's got something up her sleeve for you. Now, with these wonderful gemstones, the first thing I think, and I don't know if you feel the same, Gemma, with these big gems is a ring, a beautiful ring.
Yeah, they're just
Perfect.
gorgeous.
Look at the size of them.
I know, I've been looking at them longingly since I got here.
Would you love these in your stash? They're gorgeous,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Sometimes when you get such lovely stones like that, they just sit in your stash because you can't think of anything quite special enough to use them in.
Really?
But I think that would be, they would sit on my
You
little
want to keep
stand
them,
for
really.
a while.
That's what it is. She wants to keep them. They are so beautiful. The clarity is outstanding. The cut, each one cut like a proper gemstone. And this is a very gem-heavy strand. One in a ring, one in a pendant, just dropping down. A big, gorgeous, chunky Madagascan rose quartz. Said to be the world's finest rose quartz. This is a Jewellery Maker exclusive. You've never seen this strand before. And once it's gone, I can't ever promise you we're going to get it again. We've been on air nearly 3 years now. And this is the first time today that we've seen Madagascan rose quartz. Deep, rich, beautiful colour, intense, outstanding clarity. Look at that, can you see? You know, like we were saying earlier, you get this glow, this wonderful schiller, almost like moonstone from this strand. There is an intense sparkle coming from within these gemstones, yet still outstanding clarity, that rich hue of rose petal pink. This is one of the most outstanding strands of rose quartz, together with the sellout petals that we brought you earlier. It's the biggest carat weight at 590 carats. And it so needs to go in your stash. 0800 644 655. You've got to be quick with this one because the last one sold out. We only have limited quantities. They're 18 by 14 millimeters and they are simply divine. So romantic. For £19.95, we should never bring you this strand for under £20. If you ever get the privilege of seeing it again, it should be more like £30, £29.95. You've got nearly 600 carats. Remember, the petals that we bought you earlier went and sold out. They're beautiful. And they were half the carat weight. £19.95. Look at the clarity. Look at that quality. This is a colour that we have never, ever, ever seen. They are brand spanking new and they are outstandingly beautiful. Very romantic. If you're thinking about putting them with any one of those rose cut gemstones that we gave you earlier, have a look. How romantic are they together? They are just simply stunning. Think about these in a ring. They look like proper gemstones, don't they? That gem cut, beautiful, just stunningly romantic. Aren't they just gorgeous? They are so beautiful. Let me show you next to the rose quartz version as well. You can see the difference in colour. This is traditional rose quartz that we've been bringing you for years. This is Madagascan rose quartz. You can see such a richer hue. They're both gorgeous, but the hue, the colour, the tone is rich, it's soft, it's breathtaking. Look at that clarity. Think about wire wrapping. Think about how you're going to place one of these gemstones. Outside of a ring, Gemma, where else would you put one of these gems?
On a pendant again, or again, I've done quite a few recently with chain, just lots of chain hanging from one, you know, maybe different
like
lengths, and then bring them back together so they sort of droop. They'd be nice to break up a silver chain, yeah.
Gorgeous. Such a massive carat weight. I love this shape of a gemstone, and it really is a gorgeous, each one is a gorgeous gem, each one is a pendant. For $19.95, you are getting outstanding value. DWKY68, and it's about to sell out. Stay where you are, hold those phone lines. Looks like we're heading for another sellout strand this morning. You are on fire this morning. Gorgeous. Now I've got another fabulous kit to bring you. Have a little look. It's called Burning Embers, and you get loads of wire with this as well. What's the wire on a 1mm? Yeah, you get 10 meters of 1mm red wire with this. You get the most wintry colors ever. They are beautiful. Have a look. You could make something so amazing. Now, can I have that amazingly beautiful, intense wire wrap necklace that you've got in the middle there, please, darling? Because this is boutique if I ever saw it. Now look at what you can create with this kit. Just breathtaking. With that red wire. Now that is a Christmas Day piece. Oh my gosh, I love it. You can really tell that you are mad on wire work, Gemma. That is just amazing. You're so inspiring. Your designs are fantastic. That wire is just amazing. It's amazing. Your wire work is perfect. Just, oh. How much would you charge for something like this, Gemma?
I did a similar one yesterday, a bit less work than that, about 32.
32 pounds.
35.
I'd pay more than that. You're about between 32 and 35, did you just say?
Yeah.
I reckon you get 40 quid for that easily, Gemma. It's amazing, isn't it? Look at that. I bet you there are hundreds of people watching now that would pay way more than that. Now let me talk to you through exactly what's on the kit. I'm in love with that. I'm in love with it. Have a look. Have a look at these wonderful gemstones. They are gorgeous. Now these are beautiful. The sparkle, Gemma, that comes from these wonderful red agates, again in the apple shape. I love them. They are very cool browns, actually, aren't they? Because you've got the frosted. I love the twisted wood. Did you, when we gave you this kit, did you think, oh my gosh, I love it?
Yeah, I did. Especially those agates are gorgeous.
They are.
They are so rich.
They're like red apples, aren't they?
Yeah, they cross between orange and red and sort of garnety almost, some of them.
They do, don't they?
They're lovely, really lovely.
They are kind of garnet tones in there.
And at first I didn't think they worked together, you know, the wood with the on first I think when you look at it at first you think it's not going to work. That's exactly what I did. Exactly what you've
like
done.
That.
And we thought that just looked gorgeous, and if I bought the kit for me, I think I might do that and just literally
twist them together.
Twist them and wear it.
And you're thinking about buying this kit for you?
Yeah, definitely.
See, there we go, straight from the designer's mouth. Gemma wants to buy this kit for herself because she wants to do this with it.
Just look how nice that looks. It's
gorgeous.
So nice.
Absolutely gorgeous. I just think this is stunning.
It's very indulgent to do it like that. I know obviously we like to show lots of techniques, but I mean from a design perspective, that is just such a classic design. You can't go wrong with that.
What would it be, a necklace?
Yeah, just simply, just like that. Nothing else. Maybe with a ribbon fastener, I think, would be nice.
It's those berry reds, they're just so striking, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you also get solid sterling silver with this kit again. You've got 10 meters of red wire. You get 10 head pins, 10 eye pins, 10 crimp beads. You get 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks. You get 3 open jump rings on a 5mm, 3 open jump rings on an 8. And you get your sterling silver spring lock bolt ring class 8x3. PIG C54 for Burning Embers. You've got to have this beautiful. Now let's give you a price tag and then we're going to go over and see. If you think this is beautiful, you wait to see the rest of the jewellery that she's made. It's outstanding. She's amazing. Are you ready? for an amazing. There's the wire, and of course you get your beading thread with this as well, which we've seen Gemma using in the most amazing ways. Brand new in today, you need to be quick because it's limited, and lots of you are already lapping this one up. It's beautiful, and I know you're being inspired by Gemma's incredible design here. I mean, this is just something you would see in a vintage boutique as well. You know, all of those boutique shops that are perhaps opening in your town and city, go in there and ask them whether they need a stand of jewellery, and you know, just fantastic. A great way of doing it, you know. I used to own a shop and in Cheltenham actually, and a lady used to come in and fill up her jewellery cabinet and give me 10%. So you just offer the shop owner a certain amount, don't you? And she used to sell loads. She'd be in twice a week filling that up. Yeah. I think if you've got the right footfall, she sold more than I did.
It's just putting it in the right place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Getting the right, targeting the right area.
Absolutely. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. £27.95. What a great price tag. Again, Gemma, I think our prices are just amazing, and even if you go and try and buy it like the jewellery culture and stuff, because I've gone, you know, we work in Birmingham, so it's our business to go and have a look at how much traders are getting their gemstones for. We give you such amazing price tags here at Jewellery Maker.
You do, and such an array as well, you know, really great array of choice and value, quality. It's all, you know, you can't beat it really.
And you know what, and that's, we are really passionate about gemstones here, and we need to be able to give you the biggest array of different gemstones. If you go into a beading shop, which most cities and towns have, you get the same kind of beads, but all just different colours, don't you?
Yeah,
I've noticed.
You do, it's all the same shapes, the same, you know, now and again you get some nice things.
Yeah.
But the other really nice thing about buying from here is you can have your certificates or print off your authenticity cards, you know, and that's nice, and it's nice to show people, and I don't know, just I think that gives you a bit of an edge really.
I love this. You're so neat. Something Claire just said, her wire work is very neat, it really is, and then look, you've gone really gem heavy on this bracelet. Do you know, it's gone a long way, hasn't it?
A long way, yeah, because the wire stretches it out. I mean, that one was the last thing I made because I thought, well, I've got too much left over to not do any more. You know.
It's gorgeous. Love these earrings.
To be honest, they're my favourite thing in the kit. I love those.
I love them. Now let me see.
I've hammered the wires to texture it and hammered the little hoop and just threaded them on the eye pins.
I love how you've done that. You've done them nice and...
so that they fall straight. They're just sort of crimped over the top of the bead slightly.
They're gorgeous. Bunch them up. Right, so you're going to show us a technique. What technique are you going to show us?
Well, last time I was on, for my challenge, I did a necklace like this one, multi-strand, and a lot of people are asking about that, so I thought if I show you how to make the links.
Look how intricate. So you've made your own chain. Did you have much wire left over, or did you use it all?
No, I had about 3 meters left.
That's loads.
Yeah.
You could make a ring or loads of stuff with that, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can make it. And it's such a nice soft wire. It's so easy to work with.
And it hasn't tarnished at all. And have you used your tools and everything with this? There's no tarnishing.
No, I've used my tools. It doesn't. The colour doesn't come off too easily. Obviously, if you're really rough with it, it will. But because it's so nice and soft, you don't have to be very rough with it. And I think that, you know, lets it be a bit more hard wearing.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Okay.
I love it. Let's see your technique. How did you do this?
So I've done one larger one so that you can see it in the larger scale of it. So this one uses 10 centimetres of wire. You see next to my finger, it's quite a large in there. And this one is the size I've made my links on my chain, and that's using 6 centimetres of wire. So first thing you would do if you're making a long chain, can become a bit tedious, but it's a great thing to do while you start watching the telly and just make up a load and pop them in your box.
Is that what you do? Do you make them all up first and then link them all together, or do you put the gemstones on? How do you do it?
It depends on my mood. If I get bored quite easily, so sometimes I'll do one job and then move on to the next and alternate the jobs. And sometimes if I'm doing something like watching a programme or something, I'll do something repetitive, so I don't have to. But it just depends on your mood really, whatever suits. So measure out, I use my beading tray, it's easy. Measure out 6 centimetres of wire. So from the 0 round to the 6 there, and snip it. This is a great thing to do. I did this as a workshop 2 weeks ago with some teenagers. It's a really good introduction to wire work. You can get a nice effect, and it's simple techniques. So
yeah, I think that, because it's quite dramatic, isn't it?
yeah, you can layer them up, you know, do multi-strands, make them bigger, smaller, mix
And
it
it
up in
looks
the
really
frame.
professional, Gemma, when you're making... And this chain, it's not something you'd ever think was handmade almost if you didn't know...
Yeah.
You know, you'd think, no, that's done by a jeweller. Do you know what I mean? It's just...
Yeah.
It just looks so well put together.
That's it, but it's a nice way of making a chain. So you've got your 6 centimetres of wire, and on each end you take the round nose pliers right to the tip of the wire, and the wire right at the tip of the round nose pliers at the most narrowest part of the jaw there, and push it round with your thumb or rotate your wrist. I find pushing it with my thumb or my finger keeps the wire nice and straight for me. So if as the pliers get in the way, you just turn them round and you're making a little a P, okay, a little P shape, and that's pointing that way. So on the other side, you want your P shape to point the other way. So again, put your round nose pliers right at the tip of the wire and right at the tip of the pliers. Sometimes it'll slip off, but don't worry about that, because if it does this, it's not going to slip off for me now. Right at the tip, and you grip it hard, and you might find that it slips off the wire, like that. But actually, that's quite good, because what it does is it bevels the wire for you, so it tucks in really neatly then. So don't worry about it slipping off. And then again, use your thumb. Ooh,
See,
like
it slipped
that.
off again. I'm just going to pop this here so that everyone can see exactly what we're creating.
Okay, so
Did it go ping?
I flicked that right across the studio then.
It's all right.
It hit the wall.
We've all got our eyes. We're all right.
Yeah, at least it went that way. There's nobody standing there. Cut another piece. This is what happens when you're trying to do it live. Right, start again. I'll quickly do this one. Little P.
So create the P, and then on the other side.
P there, and on the other side go in the opposite direction. So your little loops are on opposite sides, pointing in opposite directions.
Get it as flush as you can, do you?
Yeah. Goes.
And the further down you go, the tighter the holes are.
Yeah.
So you want to get it as far to the end as you possibly can.
Yeah. If you're using a larger piece of wire, like I showed you with this one, use your pliers different, you know, further down. Okay, so we've got one on each side. Okay.
Yeah.
So find the middle of the wire. It's about there. Just give it a little squeeze, and you can see a little mark on your wire. So that just helps you as a guide for the next part. Then you take your pliers and put them in between the halfway point and the circle of the little P on the end. So, and I've gone about halfway down my pliers.
Okay.
See that?
Yeah.
The one that's facing, if you're holding it like this, the one that's facing downwards is going to come up and over the pliers. So sometimes I push from this side, sometimes I push from that side. And what you want is your little circle to be level with the little mark you made on the wire. So if I push this side, it's going to bring it closer. There you go. You see? So there's one side.
I wouldn't have thought that's how you did this at all. I don't know how I thought you did it, but it wasn't like this.
It wasn't like this.
No, it's funny, isn't it?
So then again, make your little loop pointing downwards, pliers centrally, and then push this side over and this side. Like
You'll get the feel of it, whether it wants to go or not.
So you'll
won't
see
you?
if this is looking like it's going to be too far that way, then you move this one round. You'll see you might move them both at the same time. Okay, and that's one link. Like that. Now I wouldn't, you can link them together like this and make a long chain like that. You could do that.
But you want to put a gemstone in between each one, which is what you've done on
Yeah.
this gorgeous necklace, which is what we can see here.
Yeah, and that stops, if you did it like that, it's vulnerable, it might come apart, you know?
Okay, so a gemstone would add a little bit of solidarity to it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, or or a little jump ring, even if you didn't want a gemstone in between.
How do you add that gemstone then?
Okay.
Let's have a look. I'm
So-
working you to the core here, aren't I?
That's all right.
I love these so much.
They're lovely.
They're so beautiful.
Right, the other thing to save, I think why I always have so much wire left over is because I save every single bit.
You should always save every bit,
Very
and even if you've got
thrifty.
tiny little pieces, you can put it into resins and things like that now, can't you?
So what I do is keep it on the roll and thread my bead on.
Now, this is a good tip if you want to be really economical with your wire.
Yeah.
This is the way to do it.
So thread your bead on whilst it's on the roll. Then take your, I'm going to go about halfway down my pliers to make a nice decent sized loop. Okay, and then however you do it, roll your wrist.
Do you know, that's a really good tip to put your, just thinking about it even more, it is the best thing to do to put your gemstone on already, and it's less fiddly.
Yeah.
Not just the saving wire part aspect of it, but also it's so much less fiddly, it's already on there.
It's already on there, it's not going to fall off the end. You don't have to
Completely.
hold it in place either. So I've got a little P again.
Okay.
And then I want to straighten it up to make it more like a lollipop. So just put my pliers right in there.
That's a good
Give it a
description, make it
twist.
like a lollipop.
And there you go. So now you've got your top part of your loop for your gemstone chain.
Perfect.
Then pull the gemstone up to meet it.
Okay.
Make a 45-degree angle. So put your wire out to the side. And then if you want to, and if you're feeling confident that you know how much wire you're going to need, cut it off. And you need about just over 1 centimetre, I think, for this loop. And snip. And then take your pliers to the end of that wire, the same point on your pliers as you did the first loop, and roll it round. There you go. Okay, so now you've got 2 loops, and then I'm going to snip that, it's a bit long.
Oh, see, you can always snip it if it's too long.
Yeah.
Now it's on.
Yeah.
And you've left a nice gap now,
Yeah.
now you've snipped it, to just pop it back on.
So I put into the chain. I take my flat nose pliers and just wiggle that back into place.
Would this be one of your most expensive pieces because it takes quite a while?
It's labour intensive, that one, but no.
You haven't used that many. You're still charging I'm coming to one of your jewellery making parties. I reckon I'd go away with loads of Christmas
party,
presents.
Jenny.
Yeah, I will. You live near me.
You have a commission and everything.
Yeah. Get over mine. We'll have some wine.
Yeah,
that's what we'll do.
There you
go. I
go.
could easily do that. You live right near me.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
There you go.
You're coming over.
Party booking.
Like
my
it or
mum
not.
would be proud of me
Well,
for doing that, yeah, because I'm not very pushy.
She is pushy, Mum.
Live on air, Mum, proof I can get my do party.
Yeah, you're not, are you? But you know, we're passionate about gemstones, and I think, do you know what? Yes, I am having a jewellery party. That would be fantastic. What would you like to see, my darling? Yeah, they want this back on the bus. They want to see the finished article. Don't change your price tags until you've done my party.
Okay.
These are gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. And don't forget, if you want to get involved in one of Gemma's workshops, they're on the 13th of September, and she's going to be doing some vintage jewellery in your workshop. I love these earrings so much. They're gorgeous, aren't they? If you've got any questions for Gemma, don't forget to text us over 60777, Gem Studio, followed by your message. Look at those earrings, they're fab. £27.95 is your price tag. Have a look. Here's the information if you want to text Gemma through 60777 Gem Studio, followed by your message. Now please don't, so if you've got any questions for Gemma, we've had loads of messages, none with any questions, everyone saying how brilliant you are.
That's nice.
You are brilliant. Your designs are amazing. She's quite shy, I think. You are a little bit shy.
I am a little bit shy.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
You are.
Some of my friends would disagree, but
Yeah, but I think you are quite, you're not, your designs are amazing. You're shy with your flipping price tags, lady. That's what you're shy with.
Maybe I am a little bit.
Yeah, I do think you are actually. You're selling yourself short, because that's a £50. And Claire's going, definitely in my ear.
I need to have parties with your friends.
You do? Get over to Cheltenham.
Obviously mine are far too skint.
Yeah, most of mine are as well. £27.95 for this gorgeous kit. And if you are heavily inspired, there are loads of you queuing for this one. I love this. And don't forget, we got a very special blue agate game coming up for you later on. We've got the rose quartz flowers coming up for you. People have been asking for that. And if you do want to get involved in Gemma's workshop, you need to be on the phone lines because we've only got 3 spaces left. So be really quick on that one. Now, don't go anywhere. We are going to go. Oh, no, we're not going to, actually. I'm going to show you these. Now, actually, let me ask you with these, because you were looking.
Yeah, I haven't seen them properly.
What are you thinking?
Definitely pendant. But just looking at them, they've got a nice ridge all the way round.
Yeah, I didn't mention that, did I?
They would take, you wouldn't even need to thread through them if you didn't want to. They would take a wire, sort of like
around the edge.
To encase it. Yeah.
You could do like that eye design almost.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Can I
you can have one to play with. Yeah, we got 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes.
Oh, have we? Oh, let's look.
Now, a lot of you have already bought these shape of gemstones, but you haven't bought the rose quartz, and Gemma's got an idea, so let's go with it.
Let me pinch this.
Have a little look. I just have to knot the strand, because I've got to give it to you later. You'll get a full strand, don't worry. So with some wire, we've got 1 minute to show it.
Right. Okay, where's my pen?
We've got less than a minute now.
Right, make a loop.
If you don't finish it now, we can always show it after the break anyway. Make a loop with a pen end. You've done that.
Yeah, I've used a pen end. It's a good size. So make a loop and twist.
Yeah.
And then let's see if this will work. You don't even need to thread. Pop your gemstone in.
OMG, as my daughter would say.
Round. Let's go round twice. 1, twice.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Yay! It's only taken a 30 seconds anyway.
Give it a twist and then put your next one on. And look, you can have a lovely bangle.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Can you see that? That would be a ring or a bangle, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you could keep going.
Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. That would be a perfect bracelet now with all of those round.
See, and you just wrap it, because that's got that lovely ridge in there. It's a great way of using it.
Perfect. Right, we're coming back to you with the waff. I got to show you this, because look, if you bought the roses, how stunning. That took you 2 seconds.
And quick. Yeah, that's really quick. I mean, I'd be a bit neater.
What are you on about? That's neat. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So we got that strand coming up for you soon, but if you did buy already the other strands with the roses, then you can do the same thing. How nice would it be to alternate the different colours as well?
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Gorgeous. Right, off you go, after you.
Okay. 356. This looks gorgeous. I don't know what it is yet.
Oh, labradorite by the looks.
Oh, it says, hi to all at Jewellery Maker. This week's entry to the Wall of Fame is a 12mm black labradorite and hematite discs using silver-plated findings, all from Jewellery Maker. It's a simple bracelet which is simple but chunky. I hope it makes it to the Wall of Fame. Hope to win the Wall of Fame so I can buy more items. Lots of love from Lena in Middlesbrough.
Gorgeous. I love labradorite. I absolutely love it. Stunning. I've got number 354, which is just definitely in keeping with Gemma today, with all those gorgeous features with wire as well. Fab, isn't it? It's from Eleanor in Edinburgh, and she says, hi everyone, this week's entry of the Wall of Fame, made with hot orange jade drops, silver faceted shell pearl, carnelian rounds, blue jasper rondelles, and 1 mil silver plated wire, all from JM. Really pleased with this one. It kind of made itself. Hope it makes the Wall of Fame. You do kind of find that with wire wrapping and stuff, don't you? It does sort of make itself. You're just the hands. Yeah. It's gorgeous.
It is lovely.
Number 354.
I've got 357, and this is stunning.
Look at that pendant.
Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. That's all gizmo as well.
Stunning, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. And it says, hi everyone, made these pieces separately with black and copper wire, but love them together when I introduced the black onyx. The copper beads from JM are stunning, and so is the quality of the wire. and have kept me amused as I broke my foot 6 weeks ago. Ooh. I've been limited to what I could do, but the boot comes off on Tuesday.
Get that boot off. Just be careful once it's
I might
off.
be quite disappointed. I would be disappointed I've got less time to make jewellery. Keep it on.
Don't go breaking it. Jewellery Maker does not condone breaking legs so that you can make jewellery.
This is, I really need some more storage boxes, please.
HK's. Oh, that's her item code.
Oh, right.
Her
Need some
that's the
storage
customer
boxes.
number. We're not allowed to say that.
Love to all from Una in Newcastle. Una looks gorgeous.
Una. Absolutely beautiful.
Lovely.
I love it. Now we've been. There's been quite a heavy play on the shaped gemstones today. We've got some butterfly shapes here. They're beautiful. And this is from a total addict, Mo from Watch It in West Somerset. Hi to all at JM Towers. My entry this week is a necklace made for a friend with quartzine beads and agate butterflies with sterling silver findings. I've fallen in love with your new range of flower beads and I want them all. Love to all, especially Lucy and the call centre team who are wonderful. From a total addict, Mo from Watch It in West Somerset. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I love all of these. You're going to be loving today's show. Then we've got all those fabulous shapes for you today. Now we're going to show you how to enter the Wall of Fame and we'll be right back with more gorgeousness.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Come and join gemologist and guest designer Hannah Oxbury for our bridal accessories workshop. During the course of the day, you will learn how to create bespoke bridal jewellery, including tiaras, fascinators and hair combs. The full course includes a bridal jewellery pack, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just £69.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
A very cheeky manager special for you right now. It's all about the blues, isn't it? Because Gemma was just saying to me, she did a jewellery party yesterday, was it, Gem? Yeah. Yesterday, and she only had 2 items that were blue, and everyone was saying to her, have you not got any more blue? Blue's my favourite colour. She's like, ah! So this is the gemstone that you need if you're doing a lot of jewellery parties. And I was just speaking to Gemma actually about the best way of making money as a jewellery maker. And Gemma was saying parties. Parties every time, you don't have to pay for stands. People go and they expect they're going to be able to buy things. And you know, it's very fashionable to have these parties now because everyone's entertaining from home. You do your nibbles, you do your wine. And how fed up are we of spending ridiculous amounts of money on candles? I know I keep banging on about that, but I went to a candle party and I was not best pleased at having to spend 40 quid on a candle that you burn. And it was beautiful, and now I am addicted to candles. I love them.
Yeah, they are very nice.
Claire's saying she never heard of a candle party. There's all sorts of different parties you can have. There's chef parties where someone comes and cooks for you and you buy the crockery up into one of those. They're fab expensive. There are candle parties. There's all the naughty undie parties we know about, girls. But you know, this is a great way. Jewellery parties are fantastic. Yeah. They are a great way of, and you could do such a broad range of prices. And you know, people do go to parties expecting to spend some money. And because if you were going out for dinner, I always justify it this way. You know, I was going out to dinner with my friends, you'd spend at least 30 quid, wouldn't you? Yeah. So you take about as much as you would go to spend, you know, on dinner. This is a great opportunity for a business. Now we're going to give you, going back to our strands, to offer your clients and customers, you've got to make sure you have got all of the colours in there, because you never know, Gemma, when you turn up for a party, you don't know what colours they're going to want. You don't know what colours, there might be 4 people there whose favourite colour is pink, favourite colours are blue, favourite colours, you just don't know. No. So when you get to that party, you've got to make sure you've always got a certain amount of, you know, yesterday was one of the times where you got caught short and didn't have enough blue. You only had a couple of pieces. Right.
And the other thing is, if you haven't got enough time to make up pieces, take some beads with you, take a selection so that you can say, yeah, you can have that, but you can have it in this bead or in these colours.
Very good idea.
So you don't need to necessarily make everything, so long as you can show
the
they can
designs,
order
and
it
they can order it, and you can make it to order, and actually then it's more special to them because you've made it to order. Yeah. That's a perfect idea. You can take your displays and they can buy off the displays if they want to. You can also take your gemstones with you so you can have this in this gemstone. Yeah. Never even thought of that. That's a great idea. Yeah, some jewellery you could make up while you were there as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's it. Rings I sit and make whilst I'm, you know, up and there, so they say, oh, size P, and I'll make.
You do it?
Yeah, if I can, if it's that sort of when I can do that.
That's amazing. People will love to see that being made. Yeah. That's a great, you can have an hour where you're like, right, we're going to break for an hour, you go off and drink some more wine, and I'm going to make some jewellery, and then we'll have a look at, you know, that's a great thing to do. Yeah. Fan bloomin-tastic. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. A brand new in strand. Here's some blues. We've had hardly any blues lately, and you know what? It's going to go so well with that turquoise you bought. Just gorgeous together. Absolutely stunning together, aren't they? 170 carats, and this is a manager special, and Deanna's going to give you a ridiculous price tag, she's telling me. If you bought the tiger's eye from earlier, the green tiger's eye with that blue is intense. Isn't it gorgeous? DKH. K71 is your item code, brand new in today, 8mm rounds, 0800 644 655. £4, a tiny price tag. £4.95, absolutely ridiculously low. You've got all those different shades of blue in this strand as well, which is what I like, because you've got some lighter blues in here, you've got some sky blues, you've got some really deep alizarin blues as well. £4.95, 0800 644 655. There are so many different shades of blue, aren't there, out there? A great opportunity. There are queues on the phone lines, they're just a minute long. Now's the time to hop on board. For £4.95, you've got a wonderful manager special. Check out your baskets if you're shopping with us online today. How gorgeous are these blues, and how fantastic is that deal? Deanna, how many of the turquoise strands do we have left? I know some people hadn't checked out their baskets during the last break, so let me just, if you haven't checked out your baskets, you're leaving those available for somebody else. We'll just have a look for you. For £4.95, you're getting 170 carats of blue agate. They're 8mm rounds, and they're absolutely striking. And if you did want them with the turquoise, I just think that's a great way of making your turquoise go even further. It's making Claire want to go on holiday seeing those colours together. Going outside, Claire, right, today will make you want to go on holiday, especially if you're in this region. How gorgeous. There are less than 10 available of the turquoise, and that's all purely from people who haven't checked their baskets out yet, so you need to be really quick with that one. £4.95. Don't forget to check your baskets out. Gorgeous, aren't they? Aren't these fab? There is a minute-long queue on the phone lines. Please bear with it. 170 carats of blue agate, plain rounds. They're 8mm. Well done to everybody who's got theirs. Don't forget, coming up very shortly are your rose quartz hand-carved. Now, you saw... Steady on, Jack. Stop tripping over. You saw that amazingly beautiful design that Gemma just created with these roses, because they've got the ridge around the edge. You can do that. You can make a frame out of them. And Jack's bringing me some treats. What are you bringing me, Baba? What you got for me? Oh, thank you. Some more Zambian amethyst. You can tell Zambian amethyst straight away. And fluorite hearts. I've never seen fluorite hearts before. You ever seen fluorite hearts before? What's going on over there? There's some kerfuffle. Gemma's got the giggles. Have a look.
I haven't seen fluorite hearts before.
You had a moment, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Something was happening on the floor. I don't really want to go into it. Have a look. How gorgeous. How gorgeous. Rice beads and the hearts and the Zambian amethyst. You can see why this is rumoured to be the finest amethyst the world has to offer. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. I'm in love with this strand. I think it's gorgeous. I just do. Now get it in your life. You've got such an amazing colour coming from the Zambian amethyst, and don't forget that is some of the world's finest. These will look really nice actually with your rose quartz hearts that are coming up a little bit later. That's a stunning combination, isn't it? And those deep purples you need in your stash. Let's just take a look at the fluorite hearts. Fluorite, of course, given its name for its ability to glow in UV light. Just look at these hearts. We've never seen hearts. Are these brand new? I've never seen fluorite hearts before. I'm in love with them. I love them. Simple pair of earrings. I love fluorite anyway because of the clarity and because of the colour. Look at that, you can see, if you're using coloured beading thread, you could see that through there. Be gorgeous, wouldn't it? And the rice beads are really delicate. What would you do with a rice bead of this shape? Could you create petals out of that as well? Out of a rice bead, can you see them from there?
Yeah, petals and the fan design that I've done on here before.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's good for rice beads.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen heart-shaped fluorite? I love it.
No, I've never seen those. They're really
so
lovely.
pretty, aren't they?
They're just such lovely colours. They remind me of bubbles, you know, just
Me too.
lots of...
Bubbles of colour.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
They are stunning, aren't they? And a frosted strand of Zambian amethyst is a really good complement to those because you've such wonderful clarity. That's really brought out when you put a frosted gemstone next to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that
lovely.
gorgeous? They are gorgeous together, aren't they? Absolutely stunning. Just stunning. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. You've got 130 carats of rainbow fluorite. The rice beads are 12 by 6. The hearts, those beautiful puffy hearts are 6 mil. They're so delicate. I know you're not thinking about Valentine's Day jewellery just yet, but those hearts would be, or are you? Those hearts would be just perfect. Just perfect. Once you're over Christmas, it'll be then. 250 carats. Have you already done your Halloween styles? 250 carats. Yeah, because everyone's working towards Christmas now, aren't they? Of amethyst. Frosted, faceted puffy coins are 14 millimetres. Get yourself on the phone lines. This is a brand new 3-strand pack. It's absolutely gorgeous. They're breathtaking colours together. And they really, it's all about the colour. It's all about the colour with this strand. I love the checkable faceted on the frosted gemstones though. 0800 644 655, a 3-strand pack of amethyst and fluorite, brand new in today, all for under £20. Again, another fabulous deal. This is Zambian amethyst that we've given you here, all for under £20. It's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. It's a great price tag. I love these gems. They're gorgeous, aren't they? All for £19.95. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. OMG, C77 is your item code. What a fabulous opportunity. Now, just looking at all those wonderful gemstones that we've got, and every one of them would go so well with these. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now I'm looking, we've got another wonderful tiger's eye pack for you. Look at these, just to add some depth. Do you know that green tiger's eye actually from earlier would be perfect? Yes, those go together really nicely. Look, the greens and the purples are stunning. Aren't they gorgeous? And that's from the 3-strand pack we bought you earlier. Another new in today. 3-strand pack of tiger's eye. And that was the same price tag actually, $19.95, wasn't it, Deanna? Am I correct? No, it was $14.95. Great price on that one. Absolutely fantastic. The price tag on your screen is for the 3-strand pack that I've just shown you. I'm just giving you a little refresher on our tiger's eye. Now I've got another tiger's eye pack for you with smoky quartz. Oh, I love this. These tiny, beautiful tinies. They're gorgeous. Hardly ever do we get gemstones this shape, this size. They're gorgeous. They're lush. Tiger's eye.
Tiger's eye.
Look at the size of them. You can make a nice ring out of these. When you get a nice, these look about 3 mil. What would you do with them? I've made a 3-row ring. I haven't made it, I've just wrapped around my finger. I love it. Look at that colour.
Yeah, they're lovely. Really nice.
They are gorgeous. Look at the effect. I just think, and we never have, are these brand new as well? I've never seen tiger's eye this size. What are those, 3 mil and then you've got 4 mil, have you? 1 3 mil strand, 1 4 mil strand, so one slightly bigger. They remind me of bumblebees, those colours together.
Yeah.
Then you've got your smoky quartz. Twisted drops of smoky quartz, twisted ovals. They're beautiful, aren't they? Aren't they beautiful? They're approximately 4 mil. My 1 strand's bigger than the other, which I like. 200 carats of smoky quartz twisted barrels, we're calling them. Gorgeous. They're twisted ovals, aren't they? Smoky quartz twisted ovals. Have a look. I'm just thinking, I love smoky quartz so much, I would just want so badly to put some gold findings with those. Have a look. And do you know what? If you've already bought our tiger's eye bundle, I'd add this one too, because you could make a real tiger's eye heavy piece. Stunning. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous together. I've just got, sorry, I'm just looking at the quality of this and I'm thinking, just look at that, look at the quality. It's outstanding. Every single one gives the most powerful chatoyancy. Now, do you know, that is one of the best strands. What Claire's saying, she'd like to just make a bracelet out of that. She's saying she did make one, sorry, out of this very strand. She did it as soon as it came in last week. Have a look. Now, this is new on your screen, so you've never ever seen it. Now, I'm just going to pass this over to Gemma to show you. You've got to hold this, Gemma, to show the quality. What are you doing? $9.95 for all 3 strands? You are insane. Look at the quality now. You get 2 strands. Gemma, it's outstanding, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
Because I know you love tiger's eye. That quality is ridiculous.
Yeah.
What would you do with that straight away?
I think that is nice as a bracelet.
Because that quality is so good, so powerful.
Just a stretchy. I mean, you almost don't want to put too much else with it, so that it doesn't, you know, so you can see the tiger's eye for what it is, rather than being distracted by something else.
Because you've got 2 strands in there, would you be tempted to do a matching necklace as well, just purely restrand it?
Yeah, I might do. It might be nice to, I don't know if you can get the leather cord through there. So it might be nice with a bit of leather cord, maybe something quite simple.
I think you probably could, because it's quite a big drill hole actually, when you look at it. I can't get over the quality of this.
No, they're gorgeous.
They are stunning, just stunningly, stunningly beautiful. 2 strands of tiger's eye. And do you know what? We pay that price just for smoky quartz. You've given us the Smoky Quartz price tag. £9.95 is your price tag for 3 strands. 2 of the tiger's eye, 1 of the twisted ovals of Smoky Quartz.
Beady beads as well.
Beady beads, absolutely, they're beady beads. They're gorgeous. What a stunning, stunning strand. They are bumblebees. £9.95, really fab quality, very low price tag. Well done to everybody that's got theirs. And don't forget, they go so well with that green tiger's eye we gave you from the 3 strand pack earlier. Just gorgeous, what a price. Now we're gonna give you time for something very, very special. What are we doing now? Yes, for the rose quartz flowers. Now, do we have you still got over there, Gemma, the that gorgeous bracelet you just made?
Right.
Can I grab it? I don't need the rest, I got a new one. Thank you, my darling. These are beautiful. Now showing you this design with the white quartz, I've got the rose quartz as well. The white quartz that we bought you has gone and sold out. But if you want to bring them together now, because they've got a groove around the edge. Now this white quartz is sold out. I've got the rose quartz here. And you can see the difference. Now, because they've got grooves around the edge, what Gemma's done is taken, is it a 1 mil or 0.8?
I think it's a 1, that one. I'm
It's
not
a what,
sure.
sorry?
I think it's a 1.
A 1, it is a 1.
No, it's not, it's a 0.8.
It is a 0.8.
Yeah.
Just taking it around the grooves and sitting it, which makes it perfect for a ring, for a bracelet. Now, if you want to do that design, have a look. That would just be so stunning, wouldn't it, on the silver wire? If you've already bought the white quartz, this is great to intertwine them together. Now, don't forget the white quartz has sold out. We got the rose quartz, and also we bought you the aventurine. Let's put them all together. The aventurine is sold out, and the white is sold out. Oh my gosh, they are gorgeous together. They're so romantic. We're giving you now the rose quartz version. Are you ready to get them in your lives? If you bought any of our striking Madagascan, and you can see the difference in colour there, but gosh, these are gorgeous. Gosh, they're gorgeous. What about with our fluorite pack? With our fluorite hearts would look striking with those. Really, I mean, that is just romance altogether, isn't it? Have you got, Jack? I know I'm loving the ones that look like stems, because these are perfect to make that gorgeous floral centerpiece, masterpiece more like. I think every single one of these strands is going to sell out. The clarity, again, is beautiful. If you're using, now you can see my coloured cord through there, can't you? If you've got coloured wire. Now my first port of call, if you bought, now this 3 strand packer has gone and sold out, and but if you did buy them, just imagine one of these here. That would be perfect, wouldn't it? Oh, I love them. They're gorgeous. There are massive Mahusive cues for this. If you're getting an engaged tone, please call back again in a minute or so, because a lot of you are waiting for this. Let's give you a price tag. Too many of you waiting already. Are you ready? £11.95 is your price tag. These rose quartz are just unbelievably beautiful. If you bought the other 2, then you need the rose quartz in your life as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Loads and loads and loads of you there. Well done. We do have massive queues on the phone lines. Well, they're 4.5 minutes long. It's not that massive, but if you don't want to get caught in them, please shop online. You may be getting the engaged tone if you're ringing through right now, because there are a lot of people trying to get through to our phone lines. If so, please try again in a couple of seconds time. In about half a minute's time. I'm hoping they'll go through. Otherwise, please shop online with us. You need to check your baskets out, because there are so many of you on the lines. You need to check your baskets out. £11.95, 300 carats of rose quartz. The carved roses are 14 millimetres. There are queues still on the phone lines. Please make sure we're in double figures on these, and this is a brand new strand, so you need to be really, really quick. There are loads of you there on the phone lines. I absolutely have to urge you to multi-buy if you think you could use this strand more than once. Don't forget, everything we get in flower shapes sells out straight away, and I think you're being very much inspired by Gemma's suggestion on how to use the grooves on the side of these gemstones. Let me show you that again. It could be for a ring, this design, or it could be for a bracelet. Isn't it gorgeous? These look like they're going to sell out. If you're on the phone lines, you need to stay where you are. If you haven't checked your baskets out, you will miss out. £11.95. Looks like we're heading for a sellout on these ones. I'm going to let the phone lines catch up with themselves and show you. I've got to show you. Can I just show you one more time? I want to make something with this design. I did my whingy voice then, didn't I? Sorry. You can already see. Jack wants them. Do you love them? Do you love them? They're beautiful, aren't they? Are you annoyed because I make a lot of mess? He looks like you should have a little school tie on with that. Yeah, you do look like you're dressed for school today. Look at him, and he's got his school trousers on. Aww. Aww. Not with a beard, though. It's too cool for school?
Too cool for school.
Don't tell him he's cool. Don't tell him he's cool, because he'll like it. I'm glad to see you've got rid of that horrible spike that was in your ear. Good, it's just normal now. I was not a fan of that spike. I was very annoyed with you about that, actually.
Very vocal about it as well.
I was. I didn't like it. He's too good looking to be putting spikes in his ears. Didn't like it.
Spikes all
Right, there we go. Anyway, I'm such a mother, aren't I? You shouldn't be having them. I told him off when he had that big wide thing in his ear. I tell you, you wait till my kids are older. Mia's 11, she's still not allowed her ears pierced. If she comes home with one of them. What? You're getting your lip pierced? No, stop ruining yourself. What's wrong with them? You've ruined yourself. It's too late for you, Tom. He went, what about me, Tom? Too late for you. Too late for you, Tom. You've already ruined yourself. We're going to give a recap on... Have you got your ears pierced as well, Tom? No, you've got tiny little ears. Don't pierce them. Right, Gemma, could you please, sorry to labour you even more, could you please get your jewellery out? Or could, actually, Jack could pass me Gemma's gorgeous jewellery. We're having a lot of questions on your wire work, actually, so I'm going to just, no, for that kit, sweetheart, yes, thank you.
There's two on there now.
We've got a lot of questions coming through about the very beautiful kit, the last kit that we gave you. This is, I want to try this on. Why did I wear this stupid dress today? Stupid me. Right, we've got a lot of questions coming through. This is amazing. Does this have to go to our to the trade stand? All right, Claire. Can't I wear it tonight and then bring it back? Just to show you how, yeah, I'm in tomorrow. I will. Of course I'll bring it back. The rose quartz flowers have now sold out. Right, Deanna, please fire away with the questions. I love this kit so much. It's called Burning Embers. The item code for it is PIG-C54 if you want it. We're going to do a recap of the kit because we've had so many people asking. Here are the gorgeous gemstones. You get 195 carats of smoky quartz of faceted, frosted rondelles at 8x4, 250 carats of red agate, the pears, or I'd say they were kind of apples, maybe they're pears, apples and pears, they're 10 mil. The grey wood 6-sided twisted ovals are 15x8. They go together absolutely beautifully. People are multi-buying on that kit actually, aren't they? Have a look. Because the first thing that you did, Gemma, was bunch them together, and you want this kit for yourself.
Yeah, I'd like that. Just exactly that.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Claire just went, I want to keep all the jewellery from this kit. And I went, no, you can't, I want it. I want it. We've got the same taste in jewellery, Claire and I, and there have been girl fights. We had a fight over the Hannah Rocks, yeah, and the chainmail, yeah, we had a fight over that. We've had a few fights, me and you. I love you though. Thank you. Right. Right, okay, what were the questions, Deanna, my darling? The wire is a 1 mil thickness.
Yeah.
Can you recommend, was the 1 mil wire easy to use when you were doing all the intricate detailing with this one fabulous?
Yeah, I wouldn't usually recommend 1 mil for somebody starting or doing that design if they were new to wire work, but that, like I said before, that wire is so soft and malleable. It was easy to work with, really easy. Easier than some 8 and 6 mils that I've worked with.
Really?
Yeah, because it's so soft.
Do you know, I'm feeling that actually. It's very soft, this wire.
It's really lovely.
It really is. So Gemma's saying it's really easy to work with if you're a new jewellery maker. She wouldn't, on a normal basis, if you were shopping anywhere else, wouldn't recommend 1 mil to start with, because it can be quite hard, you get achy thumbs.
Yeah, it can be quite hard. And
but this is fine, this
don't
one.
necessarily get much fluidity. You know, you might, instead of swirls, you might get more squares. But that one is so soft. I literally use my fingers to make the spirals. And,
really?
Yeah.
So we're definitely recommending this particular reel of wire, which comes with Burning Embers kit.
Yeah.
And actually a great way of starting to use 1 mil wire. And I like 1 mil because it stays. It stays in place. Whereas if you're using like a 6 mil or anything below 6 mil, I do like working with because they're easy, but I did find that 1 mil keeps its shape better.
It does, yeah. I usually work with thicker wire, so I prefer a 1 mil or an 8 mil for most things. But I know it's not easy to start with that, and I did have to work up to it.
Yeah, of course.
But for that,
it's a great starter.
It's a brilliant start, yeah. You don't need to work up to that. If you've never worked with wire before, I'd say that is one of the better ones.
It feels almost like it's being warmed up for you because it's that malleable, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can make it even softer by running it through your palms of your hands and really pulling it through and make it even warmer. So,
and it doesn't tarnish this wire either. That's something else I found about our wire. Now we've got another question for you, Gemma.
Okay.
Could you show the wire work that you used on the earring? Show the technique. Could you show the technique? I'm going to come over. Where are the earrings? You've got them over there. Somebody's asking for the technique on the earrings. If you want this kit, it's £27.95. Let's go on over. We're trotting over. There we go. Have we got them? Can we find them?
Yeah, just hoping to.
Oh yes, here we are. Do you want some wire? I've got it. I'll bring mine over, darling.
That's all right. I've got some here if we don't mind using a different colour.
Oh yeah, okay.
Crack
yeah,
open a
use
new
that
one.
Use that one.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to show you the earrings. They are amazing.
Yeah, and I mean these. You can almost make those like little Christmas trees. If you've got some beady, tiny beads,
yeah,
and hang them off. So you can make your Christmas earrings. You get a green wire.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
Yeah, they're like
little green ones would be cute. Oh, I love these. And those wooden beads actually work really well with whatever you put them with, don't they?
They do. They're lovely. Those. There's like an ash. The name's really apt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's
Burning Embers.
Very ashy, sort of dusty grey, brown, lovely colours. Right. I can't remember how long I measured those, so I'm just going to have a guess, okay?
Okay.
But I'm guessing, I'll tell you what, I'll measure this and then I'll deduct, and then you'll know at home, I'll deduct what's left. So I've got, right, if you remember 16 centimetres.
16 centimetres.
Yeah, and whatever's left we'll deduct from that and you'll know how much to cut.
Oh, is there mathematics involved?
Well,
confuse me already.
If you want two the same, then you know it's best to cut your two lengths the same first. Okay, so this one you go to the end of your wire with the end of your pliers again, as we did before, and push the wire around to make that little P.
Okay.
P shape. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which camera am I on?
It's almost like a snake, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got that one. You haven't got any measuring, so there's a bit of eye work here. You can buy the jigs, and I know we sell them. You can buy jigs to do these.
Oh, can you? I've never even seen a jig.
But I got one, but I never use mine. I find it easier to do it with the pliers.
We got some jigs coming on tomorrow, apparently.
There you go, and
we're getting jiggy tomorrow.
Okay, so I've got my P, and I'm going to point that one upwards. Put
like a lollipop again, or still keep it as a P?
Keep it as a P shape. I'm not going to lollipop it.
Okay.
That's the top part. This is where it's attaching to the ear hook.
Okay.
I'm going to put my pliers in and pull that one right the way round on itself, and so it's touching. So it's like the link that we did earlier, half of the link.
Right. Oh yes, it is.
Then you want
just keep going now, like that.
Then you want one slightly bigger than that. I've done it a bit too big, I think. Slightly bigger than that. And pull it round again. And then put your pliers so that the ends flush with this one. And push it round again. And now, I haven't staggered it enough, but you can see how it works. It's just literally making S, and then you're making it larger again. So you get this pyramid shape.
Slightly larger each time.
Yeah. And then when you've got it however you want it, take it and then find the
Could be a
centre.
pendant, couldn't it? Claire's just saying that could be a pendant.
Yeah, you could keep going with it. And then you make a loop in the middle again to finish it, and you keep going with it as much as you want. Now that is actually really bad, that's a really terrible shape. I've not done a good job there
It's
at all.
not at all a terrible shape.
But
It's not, is it? It's a
you'll do a
perfect
much
shape.
better job at home. Okay, so you can see that's how you do it. You just keep going backwards and forwards and making them slightly bigger. And then end whenever you want to end, just end with a loop that lines up with the first one down the centre.
I love it.
Right.
That was really easy.
Does that make sense?
Really easy. Apparently there's been lots of text messages complimenting on your hair today.
And my hair?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey.
Everyone's loving your hairstyle. Do you want to name the hairdresser?
Yes,
Not if it's
Karen.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, not if it's a
Karen.
big chain. You
No,
can't.
she's top. She's top, Karen. I'm growing it. This is a
I love it.
graduated
You've got little
bob.
feathers. We love it. We're loving it. We're loving it off on Facebook, and we're loving it off in the text.
Thank you
And
very
don't
much.
forget to text us through 60777 your JM Studio, followed by your message. If you've got any questions for Gemma, we're not much longer to go until the end of the show. It's flown by.
I know.
Can you believe it's nearly 1 o'clock? It's 20 to 1 already.
Yes, I can. Well, I know it always goes fast, but particularly quickly today.
Crazy.
From 11, it feels like I've just blinked, and suddenly it's 20 to 1.
It does, and you've nearly finished your challenge.
Yeah,
I love it.
One more bit to do.
One more bit to do. So I'm going to leave you to your challenge. We're going to leave you to it so that we're not allowed to bother you anymore because you've got loads to get on with. Right,
okay.
come on over. You get out of the way, mister, in your school shirt. He's got his chaps on again. We're going to give you a quick recap of everything that we brought to you today in the show so far. We have got the 2-for-1 Smoky quartz that we bought you earlier. So buy one, get one free. Smoky quartz, double drilled. And this is gorgeous with the turquoise we bought you earlier. And because they're double drilled, you can do so much with them. You can do the wiggle weave, you can put 2 gemstones in between, you can have 2 dangles from them, there's loads you can do. And, you know, like Gemma was saying this morning, a double drilled gemstone is a perfect way to start making rings. They were $9.95 on a buy one, get one free. Frosted, faceted, smoky quartz. They're great with gold findings. Very, very rich looking, aren't they? Well done to everybody that's got theirs. But there are a few still remaining. We've got about 20% of the stock still remaining on that one. And it's something just to bulk up your stash. It goes with absolutely everything. The 3 strands of tiger's eye. All of the rose-shaped gemstones have now gone and sold out, I can confirm. I'm sorry about that. Now, it was 3 strands going for really low. A really great price tag you had these 3 strands at. Have a look. How gorgeous are they? $14.95 for all 3 strands. We should have seen them really, Deanna, at $19.95. They were just £14.95. She loves you, that's why. Look at that chatoyancy. And you've got the deep blue, you've got the yellow, and you've got the green. They're stunning, aren't they? Beautiful. FFG C86 is the item code. If you want those, come and grab them. 0800 644 655. Or allthew's.jewellerymaker.com. We've also given you, and these are the only flower-shaped gemstones that we've still got in stock, so you need to be really, really quick with these. And actually, Gemma said she's doing, whose wedding is it you're doing? Your sister-in-law's?
No, my cousin Emily.
Your cousin Emily's wedding.
Emily and Andrew.
Jack's head always gets in the way. Your cousin Emily marrying Andrew.
Yeah, very excited.
I love the name Emily. Have a look. And you're doing some autumnal pieces for Emily's wedding.
Yeah, she's having.
When is it? Is it soon then?
No, it's next year. Next autumn,
year.
but we've got to get prepared.
God, you are prepared.
think-
Look, this would be a perfect one. Bridesmaids in their hair, gorgeous. 6 bridesmaids. Oh, lush. Hang on a minute, stop. Stop. I thought we gave it, no, of course, you're right. We gave you this as a bundle with the boxes. We all thought you were recapping the bundle's sold out, says Deanna. She wasn't supposed to do this. I was going to say, I thought all the flower-shaped gemstones are gone, and they had. Deanna wasn't supposed to do this. Deanna, you're going to get in trouble. We're going to give you another flower-shaped gemstone strand. You could buy it earlier in the kit. They've sold out, and people are asking for more. So Deanna's going to give you, without the rest of the kit, which had the boxes, it had the silver in it as well, didn't it? The white faceted quartz. That's right, yes. And the quint beads, those nice faceted quint beads, didn't it? Right, so not as a kit, we're gonna give it you individually. We're not supposed to do this, actually. These were reserved for tomorrow. 160. First time you've ever been able to buy it on its own, £9.95. So if you are thinking, I need a flower gemstone, I need this autumn gemstone strand in my life, you've got to grab it now. Maybe you're doing autumn weddings, maybe you're doing winter weddings, it's a perfect one. These are hand carved again, and they've got grooves. All the work's done for you, as Gemma said earlier. A great opportunity to pop this one into your stash at £9.95, and you're all rushing to the phone lines. Make sure you check out your baskets online, because so many of you aren't checking out your baskets and you're getting left short today. Don't do that. But loads of messages, hang on a minute, you didn't tell me this was sold out. You need to check your baskets out. I can never guarantee. It's a wish list now on the website. It does not reserve it. I know it used to. It doesn't do that anymore. £9.95. You've got to check it out. We cannot keep it in your baskets. £9.95 is your price tag. There are loads of you, loads of... Do you know what? Are those... We've got big queues on the phone line still. Right, I was going to say, right. How long are we looking at now? About 4 minutes. A couple of minutes now. Okay, so you're okay. 3 minutes now. I love this. Are you sure it's got to go to the trade stand? I'm not fighting with Nadine. No way. Zero chance of that happening. She's probably the only person in this building that could have me in a fight. Come and have a look. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with her. Have a look at this gorgeous strand. There are loads of you on the phone. It's gone. Cool, you're not hanging around today, are you? Right, we also bought you. Oh, the turquoise has gone and sold out as well, hasn't it? Right, so everything's sold out. Let's give it. Is that Nadine? Someone's just come in. It's not Nadine. Have a look. She hasn't come to kill me. Come and have a look at this 3-strand pack with the cord. You've got the solid sterling silver in here as well. And you've got your chocolate cord. Now this was Gemma's challenge. It was the native collection with the tiger's eye, then an anchor wood, and you've got the wood fossil jasper. And you wait to see the gorgeous designs that our Gemma has made with this amazing kit. It's beautiful, very wintry feel to some of these gems. There's actually quite some summery feel as well. You're gonna love what she's done with the cord. You've got the solid sterling silver balls as well. You get 25 of those, and you get 5 meters of brown satin cord on a 1.5 mil. The item code is WDG C61. And for £17.95, you're gonna see how much gorgeous jewellery. We're coming over to you. You ready for us? She's not ready for us, I'll come real slow. It's all right, because you can finish while I show everybody. Okay. I'm going really slow. I can't do it, I can't do slow, I'm rubbish at it. Right, come on. Yeah, you are rubbish. They were just going, yeah, you are pretty rubbish at that. Oh, I love it. There, mate. Right, you finish what you're doing there, and I'm going to show everybody what you've been doing. This necklace is beautiful, and it's really simple, just knots and the silver. And because you've got the element of silver in there, I love the way this feels. It's super silky, isn't it? Have a look at something, because you'd wear your hair up with this. There's kind of a Roman goddess feel about this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do more and more strands in, you know, lots and lots of them. If you've got some beads, you can knot beads in rather than... I thought the silver beads just look quite simple and quite classy, really.
I love them. It is and again, it's quite a jeweller look, isn't it? I just love That's going to the trade show as well, is it? Okay, thanks. Oh, well, actually, do you know something? Guess who's on the stand at that trade show? Me. And you, Jack. They're never going to let us... Oh, we're going to have a great week. I can't wait. Have a look as well at this bracelet. This is amazing! Oh my gosh, I didn't realise the dimensions.
No, I like that one.
Oh my gosh. And look at the fastening. Look at this. This is beautiful. Isn't that to die for? Look at that, Jack. It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely. Look at that tiger's eye. Oh, it's beautiful.
Like
It's just stunning. I love how you did that. You stood them up.
Yeah.
How on earth did you do that?
Well, it's a ladder weave. It's the weave that we do to make rounds usually, with little quadrants. But because they're, you know, the shape they are, and the drill hole goes through the centre, they just stand like that. And I should
am
imagine
in love with this.
if you didn't put a bead on one side, it would be quite nice, sort of sitting on you like that. Do you see what I mean?
I like what you've done though,
Yeah, instead of the beads on both sides, it might be able to sit the other way.
Now you've also made a gorgeous pair of earrings. Have a look at those.
I chopped the chandelier
Beautiful.
drops, chopped the loops off and just threaded some on with those.
They're gorgeous. Oh yeah, I see what you've done. So you've made 3 amazing pieces here.
3.
Jack, are you teasing me with that wire piece? It's bringing it back. I'm going to wear it on the trade stand, so there.
I can take it home with me, even.
Yeah, try and get it out the door. Claire will take you down. She's like a Jack Russell, that one. Prettier. No, actually, I think Jack Russell's a lush. I've got one of them. It's called Fuzz.
My first dog was a Jack Russell.
I love them. They're so naughty.
They're lovely.
Our Fuzz is well naughty. He's called Fuzz because his dad's called Buzz, and my son fell in love with Buzz and wanted him.
Buzz.
Waited for Buzz to have puppies with another lady dog, and we've now got Fuzz, son of Buzz.
Oh, nice.
Fuzz, son of Buzz. Oh, I love this. Right, now, what are you making?
Right, this is...
Oh, hang on, we've had another... Sorry, Deanna's gone, stop everything, I've had another question. All right, Deanna, what is this question? How do you stop wonky gizmo wire on the finished article? Does that make sense?
How do you stop it going wonky?
Yeah. Can you move it around? Because it's kind of...
You can. Rachel, I know, she uses a smaller gizmo wire within her larger gizmo wires. So she'll maybe have 2 or 3 gizmo wires inside.
To make it nice and... You can put a single wire through the middle of it though too, can't you?
Yeah, you can put just a single wire, but then if it's not the same, so if it doesn't fit snugly, then your wire can slightly kink. I think I know what you mean. I think it's like, I've used the beading thread there, and you sometimes get, you know, a loop slightly wider, or...
Okay.
I think leave it on the mandrel for as long as you can, and maybe run your hands over it and keep it warm. I tend to do that, warm it so that it sits
properly, nice and static.
Yeah, so it's nice and tight on the mandrel. And if I want to make it a curved shape, I curve it slightly first. You know, just through my thumbs, just run it through in the curve, like these here. These are curved.
What, when you get them off the mandrel before you put it on the finished piece?
Yeah, when I take them off the mandrel, I curve them first. But they're short pieces. I think probably ask Rachel. She's always on Facebook answering questions. She's absolutely brilliant. She's the expert, so probably
with
best
gizmo work.
But to ask Rachel about gizmos, yeah.
Okie dokes. And obviously, don't forget you can come through on one of our workshops as well. Right, now you've done Laura Binding's on tonight as well, and she does wire work too.
I was wondering who's on tonight.
Yeah, it's Laura.
Oh, okay.
With Vicky, because it's my friend Jade's 40th, so happy birthday, Jade. So that's why I'm in this morning.
So, and then that one's just...
Look at this. Don't keep saying just. Look at what... You just sell yourself short. Look how amazing this lady is.
But they just look nice because they're spiky. They fall all in different directions. It just looks quite nice.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. I love the way you've used the wire as well, again, as a feature.
Yeah, I like to have the coloured wires, so under the counter here there's lots of coloured wires, so I just use one that's sort of toned in, And then you can make a feature of it if you want to.
Just trying to knot it. I'm probably doing something cack-handed, aren't I? Just to keep it in place.
Keep it there.
That'll do it.
That's
Look at that. I love it. I love jewellery that gives you that amazing texture.
Yeah.
You look and it's here, there, and it's everywhere, and it's organic and it's moving.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's why I wanted these. Well, if you've got 4 threads, you can sort of sit them in between and make them spike out in different directions.
Are these Nankerwood something that you would recommend to buy? Would you have them in your stash because of that dimension?
Yeah, I have we used to do the long nuggets a lot, long chips a lot here, and I have lots of those in all different colours because they're the same sort of thing. They give you that spiky look.
I like that spiky look.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. A lot of you are asking to see this piece. I don't want to show you too much because you might buy it when you come onto the trade show that we're doing at the NEC. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it beautiful? You have to take it off my neck first. People are going to turn up with wooden bats to beat me with. Have a look at all of this gorgeous jewellery from today's kit. And you're also seeing, I just love, do you know, there is a designer out there this looks very much like. Are we heavily inspired by an expensive designer?
We might have been.
We might have been heavily inspired by that very expensive designer.
So comfortable to wear that satin cord. It's just lovely.
It really is, and I tell you.
Do you think men could wear that one? Do you think you guys wear that?
I think that's quite feminine.
You think?
They would wear the cord.
Maybe if it was
one or
thicker
two.
cord.
Yeah. Oh, Jack would. But he's quite girly anyway. You're very in touch with your feminine side, aren't you? He is. I mean, he's known to wear bras. Have a look. Now, what have you done here? You've folded it over.
Yeah, I folded the cord back on itself and then wrapped it with a wire. That's 0.8 mil. But again, the wire is so soft, you can use quite a thick wire to do.
That's one of the neatest finishes I've ever seen at the back of a necklace with cord, you know.
Really?
You're very neat. Yeah.
It's
Very
finish.
neat.
The finish is everything. I think if you do.
Because you'd wear your hair up to show that off.
Yeah. You have to.
Very,
finish.
very neat.
You have to
Gorgeous.
finish it nice.
I love that. I do. I think that's absolutely beautiful. That'll go with the dress I'm wearing tonight. You know, isn't that funny?
Isn't it?
It's the Wall of Fame. Oh wait, hang on. We're not going straight. Oh, we're not going. We're Wall of Fame. No, we just got to take them. We've got to take them.
Just going for it. You go first this time. I've been first.
Oh, thank
the whole time.
you. That's gorgeous. And she's done what you do at the bottom.
Yeah, it's in a little twizzle.
Number 361, sorry Claire, darling. Hi all, my entry for the off this week is made using Jasper Coins Black Onyx from JM. Hope it's good enough to, look, you've done that amazing spiral that Gem does. I hope it's good enough to display, of course it is. I would also like to wish Lucy and Fee a very nappy event. Sharon in glorious sunny Chesterfield. Thank you Sharon, it's beautiful. Number 361.
It's lovely. I've got 358. That's a stunning pendant.
I love that. Very retro, isn't it?
Great wire work on there. Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I've only been doing wire work for about 10 weeks and I am totally hooked.
What?
Yeah. And I mean, all of the work done by Laura Binding, which I tried to emulate. This was made using a coloured mother of pearl oval and copper wire, all from JM. Where else would anyone want to buy their pretties from? That's true. The great shows and bargains just keep coming. From Sheila Denning. That's lovely, Sheila. Well done. 10 weeks. Wow. That's fabulous.
She's really good.
Very advanced for 10 weeks.
Very. I've got number 360 and this is a very, very fashionable look actually. Those long necklaces using the cord. It's gorgeous. And it's from June in Carlisle. And she says, I managed to get the bundle of threads from JM last week, which was a great price. Better by far than anything I found on the internet. I used quartz ribbon and lava rock flower as a feature bead. I was a bit concerned using the lava rock, but it has a lovely feel to it and means a necklace isn't too heavy. From June in Carlisle. We've got about 40 seconds left on the show.
359, a gorgeous pendant.
Love that.
Says, hi all, I haven't entered for a few weeks. I've been very ill. Oh, we're sorry to hear
best
that.
wishes.
Yeah, and the men now, I'm on the men now, so I thought I would send this pic of a humongous 7 centimetre by 5 centimetre under a slab of tiger's eye.
Gorgeous.
My husband bought many years ago.
Oh.
just say it's from Linda and crew in case we run out of time, so it's great, Linda.
Thank you, Linda. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful.
She's mounted it. It's nice when you've got something like that that you can use your skills to wear. Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. Now we've got to say goodbye. Please don't forget to tune in at 5 p.m. for the wonderful Vicky, and she's joined by Laura Binding tonight. And carry on watching the repeats. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We've got to say goodbye. Bye. Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.